I'm on a cell phone. It's real big. Like the 80s. I'm on a cell phone. It's real big. Like the 80s.
Domer. 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 Domer.
Hello, 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 hello. It's Wednesday. You know it. You've seen it before. You've heard it. You've been around the block. You've been up and down the street. You've been on a bus. You've been on a train. You've been on a plane. You've been in a car. You've been on a bike. 5 of them. That's the number of fingers I have on a whole hand of mine. Horse of the hill, stallion of the slope. So the default thing for Ponify, it was specifically just like, you know how in My Little Pony, we're always watching My Little Pony together and smiling and holding hands about it. You know how in My Little Pony, they're always saying things and making them horse-centric? Like, they'd be like, on the other hoof, I have to go to the store tomorrow. Like, instead of on the other hand. Or, they'd be like, this bucking weather. I don't think they would say that. That might be too rude. But I'm pretty sure Ponify replaced, like, fuck with buck and hand with hoof and, like, kid with, like, foal and, like, that sort of thing. You said, do smell what of it? What? Everybody smells. It's what their nose is for. Except for, I guess, people with what you call it when your nose no work. It's like a... No, not when you can't breathe through your nose. Can't smell. Anosmia. If you have anosmia, you cannot smell. Tell your nose to stop running. That's what feet are for. Fingers crossed there's a Ponify text generator because you really want to run a King of the Hill script. I did drop a link for a GitHub page that says Ponify Reharmonize. It's a fork of the original Ponify to make it more compatible with modern browsers. And then there is in the README, there is an archive of the original source code can be found at, and then the Ponify extension archive. So I think this, I assume it has the default. I assume it has the default thing already. Can't they buy more at Home Depot? How can feet smell if they don't have a nose? Anosmia. You know someone with that? I have, like, pseudo-anosmia. It's not real. I can smell things sometimes, but my sense of smell is completely whack. What hat we get? Birthday cake. It's not my birthday. Is it anybody's birthday today? Happy birthday to hat. You wear it on your head. It's somebody's birthday. Every day is somebody's birthday. Muted, by the way, you have no idea what I'd be saying. I'm giving you advice about birthdays and feet. Happy birthday, Ethan. Is this the same Ethan who's checking his DMs or video games during Dungeons and Dragons? Elijah Wood. Wasn't he one of the hobbits? I don't remember. I was going on about, oh yeah, my sense of smell is not great. Most of the time, I don't smell nothing. Sometimes I'll smell things. There's certain smells I can always smell, like chocolate and coffee. I'm pretty good at picking up on those scents. A lot of times people will be like, whoa, do you smell that? And it's either a good scent or a bad scent. And I'll be like, no. And then like 5 to 15 minutes later, maybe then I'll smell it, which is, I don't understand how that works. A lot of times I'll smell something and then decide, okay, I've had enough of that, and then stop smelling it immediately. Like, I don't actually think it has to do with my nose. I think there's something weird in my brain, like whatever synapses connect my brain to my nose are just strange. Frodo. Frodo. Don't you tell me this. Don't you ever put a message that says viewers in a website. I'll put you in the dirt forever. And tell me Ivy's explaining what they said, you're muted. That would be funny. I get a special himbot command that... I actually really do need to get... I was going to say a himbot command that puts all of the words I say into the chat. And then I realized, wait, no, they have something for that already. It's called captions. And I really need to set them up. And I've been meaning to set them up for years. And I keep forgetting until it's not an ideal time to try to set up captions. But I'll figure that out. You almost bought them a sub? Can you just do that with a click? Balloon decoration company. Maybe it's good she does not smell. I do know balloons smell like rubber, I think. But hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I have to get my list that says everybody's names because I've forgotten names that I haven't seen in 2 seconds. Welcome in Lochna, welcome in Pass, welcome in Weaver, welcome in Atlas, welcome in Tint, welcome in Thomas, welcome in Magic, welcome. No, you don't get a welcome bot. I'm the only bot allowed, and him bot and night bot. And I don't think the is a bot, but Seribot's not in my channel, but if Seribot ever showed up, I would not ban them. What are other bots that are allowed? You're Lochno. Hi, Lochno. Hello, everybody. Ponify would have changed everybody to every pony. It would have changed it. Cleverbot? I'm not gonna ban Cleverbot on site, but Cleverbot's on thin ice. Every Bobby. Every pony. Today we're playing a game. Boggle. Every boggle. We're playing a game. It's a videos game day. You've seen it. You know it. It's Chicory. We've played Chicory before. It's the doggy game. It's the game where we color pretty pictures. Love eating that stuff. Coloring? Crayons? Paint? Play-Doh? Colored pencils? Markers? Pastels? Charcoals? Do charcoals come in colors? Marine Core. Is that the center of the ocean? Kind of Ponify text generator. Somebody give me a King of the Hill episode. Oh, is that the name of a King of the Hill episode? I think charcoal is just black. That's what I'm thinking. But you never know. You never know with art supplies. Oh, eating crayons is Marine Corps. Wait. Like the United States Marine or like Ocean Marine? Who's eating crayons? US, why do they eat crayons? If I Google charcoal colors, well, it's just giving me different shades of gray. Okay. What's the other sticks? There's pastels, and then there's like another kind of stick that you can buy to put color on things. I saw a video the other day rating crayons on taste. Was it by color or by brand or both? Because I imagine different brands have different flavors, but I imagine you're not gonna get much flavor differential between Crayolas. Oil and soft pastels. Oil pastels, soft pastels. I thought there was another strange stick that you could color with. It's a joke that US Marines eat crayons because they're dumb. You don't have to be dumb to eat a crayon. You could just be hungry. Not everyone who eats crayons is part of the US military-industrial complex. Sometimes You eat a crayon because you're 3. Or curious. I forgot what we're doing up here. They'll nibble a crayon. Oh, hey! We left a message. Go here. We have to go there. I guess we're jumping in the water. Go down the waterfall and to the right. Remember, your friend said he ate a crayon, then his poop was the color of that crayon. That sounds like the kind of thing a child would lie about because they think it's funny, but also sounds like a thing that's plausible. Somebody's gonna have to eat a crayon for science to find out if this can be true or not. Make these strange bywords yellow. I'm also not gonna forget about my night coffee. I got it and I'm dinking it. And it's yummy. Oh, I remember. We can't get that kite. We got to go around. Desert mountain trail this way. Okay. How do I get that? I've been here before because I colored a lot of it. There's a desert? Oh, I can go up here. Desert mountain trail. Oh. Now that's interesting. That's some kind of interesting puzzle. Earmuff. Muff, muff. Muffle, muffle. Muffle, muffle. My friend? No, we know about crayons. Isn't the Marine Corps crayon joke because they would choose C4 plastics for the psychedelic effects from it? C4 has psychedelic effects? Plastic, I'm pretty sure, doesn't do that usually. But C4 plastic might be something different. I know it's for exploding. If I Google what C4 plastic is... Can you eat C4 plastic? Can you eat C4? Is C4 safe to eat? C4, also known as Composition 4, is not safe to eat under any circumstances. It is a type of plastic explosive designed for military and industrial use. Unlike food products, C4 contains explosive chemicals that are highly toxic. Is there a date on this article? Is this, dare I ask, machine generated? Ingesting C4, a type of plastic explosive, can have serious and potentially life-threatening effects on the body. When someone swallows C4, the first concern is physical injury. The sharp shards of the plastic can cause internal cuts or tears in the mouth. Is there sharp plastic? Why did your stream start lagging when I was talking about C4? They don't want you to know the knowledge. Also, hi Random, welcome in, welcome in. Chemical toxicity, such as plasticizers and binders, might have harmful effects. Give me a different website that'll tell me about this. Which industry is using C4? Mining industry? The military industry? Also maybe mining. I think that's what it's for also. All right, this is a .gov website. This is a .gov website, so its information's probably fine. Composition C4 is a plastic explosive substance used in military combat units for demolition. The active component of oh, maybe demolition industry too. Construction, like you demolish a house, use just like a little bit of C4 to blow it up. If you don't want to bring a whole wrecking ball in there. Active component of composition C4 is hexahydro 1,3,5-trinitro-1,3,5-triazine, also known as RDX, Royal Demolition Explosive. There are limited reports of the effects of ingested C4. We sought to provide a board of overview. So did they do a study? Explosive for demolition and metal cutting in underwater operations and is found in Claymore mines. Ingestion of small amounts of C4 produces a similar high as that of ethanol, often leading to its consumption by soldiers. So they did chew on their C4. Get a little high. Get a little giggly off that C4. The toxic effects of C4 were first described in workers who were exposed to the chemical dust when handling and packing the material. Several case reports have identified soldiers and military personnel who ingested C4 with multiple medical complications. In each of these reports, patients presented with generalized seizures, hyperreflexia, nausea, and vomiting. Don't eat explosives or you'll throw up. Thompson Farm gravel. No, love that C4. Don't eat it. Who wants gravel? You can get gravel for free if you know where to look. I guess it depends on how much you need. The limit is eating it. Multiple routes have been noted, including inhalation, skin contact, and ingestion. Ingestion seems to have the most severe consequences. Don't eat. After ingestion, it's rapidly absorbed, reach a peak concentration in 4 hours, and is eliminated in 48 hours. It'll fuck you up for 2 days. Can cause central nervous system, renal, and gastrointestinal toxicity. I'm curious. I'm trying to see if it because this is definitely a study. And I'm trying to see if, let's see, they searched for articles, so they searched for studies. It's a literature review. I was gonna try to see if they showed the study, like what did they do? Did they just like get a bunch of people and have them nibble on some C4? Fascinating. Yeah, the more you know, you learn a little every day. Every day you learn about which explosives you can and can't eat. I know that you cannot eat a lot of things. Some things you can eat, but you shouldn't. Like leaves and dirt from the outside. And crayons. They say that Play-Doh is non-toxic, but I don't think you're supposed to be eating it. There we go. Explodey flower. Take this child. Sometimes in life you gotta find a child lost in a tree. And then you gotta take them back home to some sort of, cat and skunk. Coloring's really good. I wonder if they make, more like online coloring books. I bet they do. If they have like Sudokus and stuff you can get, I bet there's all sorts of like... I guess technically you don't need a digital coloring book. Can I just jump in this? Yes. You don't really need a digital coloring book. You can just get any black and white image And that is a coloring book now. Why are they giving me cold clothes when we're, aren't we about to go into the desert? Or are we going to the dessert? Dessert and desert are one S apart. This we know from spelling. Coloring, 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 coloring. Coloring, 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 coloring. We have to make it pretty. It's our very, very important mission in this game to make everything so full of colors. If we look at the map, we can see with our eyeballs that we've colored in many things. We've colored in 1 trillion things. Puzzle. But we haven't colored in everything. King of the Hill Ponified wasn't as funny as you thought it was gonna be. Doesn't have enough pony words. I feel like you need like a very specific episode. You gotta find like an episode where like Hank hurts his hand or something. And then they say hand a lot, so it becomes hoof. Around. There we go. Eyeballs. What are you looking at with those big old eyes? I have to squint my eyes to see things. Kindness granola is pretty cool. Kindness, kindness, granola. You got a headscarf. That's lovely. In Mario 64, there's a kindness granola. It's a granoli's bar. I don't know if I've ever had a kindness granola bar. I have this thing about granolas. Or not about granolas, but about bars. You, I guess it's not even about bars, it's just about, like, food that is marketed to be healthy for you. A lot of it, they focus so much on the health that they forget to make it taste good also. The first and foremost thing of any food should be that it tastes good. That's the law. That's the natural law of food. And they'll make a food and they're gonna be like, well, we can't put any sugar in it, so what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna make it taste bad. We're gonna put like artificial sweeteners that don't taste good at all. It's like, it probably actually would have tasted great with no sweetening at all. If you had made this like a savory type deal, probably would have tasted just fine, but you were trying too hard to make it so, yummy sugarful without using any sugar. What have you done? You want Canada chips? The ketchup flavored chips? Is Canada the brand?
Yippee!
Yippee! Yeah. I push strong button. No! Or do they sell them in Canada? There we go. I'm not sure what the purpose of these flower is. Just for fun in the games? No, go back down. Do you blast me somewhere? No. Not in particular. Is this a shortcut? Ketchup chips are Canadian. I bet you can find them here. I bet there's places that sell. There's like, you have to go to like an import food store, but instead of countries that are far away, you're gonna have to look for oh, I have to time this strangely. Countries that are close to us. Like Canada. Hi, Jam. I hope you are having a Wembas day. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's the secret. Now, what was the point of this? Oh, it's so I can get the toy. They're giving us a lot of wintry gear. I'm thinking we're not going to the desert. I'm thinking we're going to the desert and it's gonna be cold. And so we gotta get so bundled. Canada's cool, you should go there more. Deserts can be cold, but only in the night. I know a lot of people are cold right now. Did you know I'm not gonna be cold? While the rest of y'all are having your next 3 or 4 days of snowstorms, I'm gonna be having 3 or 4 days of 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Ugh. Make the ground brown. I would love for it to be cold. I would love nothing more than it. Oh, hi, Chicory. Wait, when are you here? You made it, Sustenance. I hope you're ready for this trial. Because for this one, you're gonna climb to the very top of Desert Peak. It's desert. Antarctica is a desert? I thought it was a tundra. What's the difference between a desert and a tundra? I mean, I know that there's definitely a difference, but... Desert versus tundra. Deserts and tundras are two extreme environments that differ in terms of climate, vegetation, wildlife. Deserts are characterized by their arid and hot conditions with no... I don't know if that's... What defines a desert? Antarctica is a desert. No, I don't think that's true. Wait, I did just Google... A dessert is a usually sweet coarser dish, as of pastry or ice cream, usually served at the end of a meal. Do not confuse dessert with desert, I did, which usually refers to an arid land having sparse vegetation, a very warm climate, and minimal sporadic rainfall. See, if it weren't for the warm climate, like the sparse vegetation and minimal rainfall, sorry, Chargagagaman Chuagagagaga Chuachaubagagamag Lake. It's a lake, I guess. Lake Chargagaman Chuagagag Chaubangangamag. It's the Welsh Lake. I didn't know the Welsh Lake was in Merriam-Webster.com. Click on that sound, please. Oh, yes.
Chargagagog,
Wait.
Manchagagog, Chalbana Gungamog. Chargogagog, Manchagogagog, Chabunagungamog. Chargogagog, Manchagogog, Chabunagungamog. Chargogagog, Manchagogagog, Chabunagungamog.
Can I make this a sound redeem? Will it let me save this? No, it's saving a document.
Chargogagog, Manchagogagog, Chabunagungamog.
It's got a bungamog. Oh, wait, no, it's in the US. Headword was updated to the 45 letter spell. It used to be 49 letters, and now it's 45 letters. When it's used locally. I guess. I guess. A lot of times I say that I live in a desert, but I don't think I actually live in a desert. I live near deserts, but I'm pretty sure the area that I live is like a Mediterranean climate. Of Desert Peak. Posted the 3 F's of King of the Hill Ponified in the stream chat. Can we have him read it? How, I think, I think I can read some of this. Do I still have... How do I make him say the B movie? B movies. Oh, I don't have...
Yippee!
Yippee!
Says Dale. Exterminators
There we go.
01005 Rat Infestation at the Nickman residence.
Infestation.
This where you saw him last, Nickman. Yes, sir. He was underneath that cabinet. You see, unlike the pony, the rat drags his testes as he walks.
Unlike the pony.
This creates a urine trail. Detector boopsing. Male testes confirmed. Shouldn't you be wearing a mask? Mask. Smask. Smask.
Smask.
Sha. Mask.
Shamask.
Mask.
Shmask.
Mask. Schmask. That's it. Mask. Schmask. Breathing heavily.
King of the Hill was a good show. I still need to watch more of the new season they came out with, all newly. Of Desert Peak. What? What does that have to do with being the wielder? Good question. Guess it's not really about the mountain. I didn't mean to make you orng. I'll turn you back pink style in a bit. Actually, can I do that now? There you go. The theme of this trial is rising to wielder status.
Yippee!
Yippee! It's symbolic, but it is the trial. So let's get climbing. That's Dale Grivel's yippee. That yippee right there? I don't remember the context for it. But that's a genuine certified Dale's Grippo. Yippee. And we bring you down, and we bring you down. Sounds a bit disingenuous. I'm pretty sure he was stoked. I don't remember about what. Yippee. I'm always on the lookout for, ooh, a bunch. I didn't remember.
Yippee!
Yippee! I didn't remember how to, I don't actually think I like the water that color. Let's make the water... this color. There we go. All dogs go to temple on Sunday. I'll punch. Every dog temples it. Templeton? Temple. I did not want that to be green. There we go. I love coloring. I love coloring in the peaceful woods. A beautiful world we live in where everything can be pretty colors. There we go. They go on Shabbat. How forgetful. Shabbat? Sabbath? It's a Christian thing. I don't know if I've ever been to anything called a temple in my life.
Beaver of Passion says he tried making beef stew, but he guess it wasn't stroganoff.
Ha! But I don't think I've never attended like a church service of any kind, but I'm pretty sure I've been to like historical churches that were like preserved for their architecture type deal, or like old missions or whatever. Does that count? What's down here? They don't work on weekends. Nobody should ever work on weekends unless you want to work on weekends. Ify is so crazy. Ify, it's crazy. It's crazy how the Ify is the Ify is the Ify. Hi, Asmund. It's kind of crazy how you're Asmund. I kind of want a beef stroganoff. Grinning so hard your head fell off from nodding. You're very churchly. You've attended many times a church. I think they've got special benches in there that they call the pews. Tried going to church once, but it wasn't for you. When I was little, my neighbor's family went to church. And I was like, hello, parents. How come neighbor friend goes to church, but we don't? And they were like, if you go to church, you have to go every single Sunday. And I was like, that's too many Sundays. I don't want to go. Understand when you're like a small child being forced to go to church because like you can't stay home alone, then yeah. But if your kid's old enough to stay home alone for an hour, they don't want to go, let them stay home. Real. Had to go until you were 16. Nobody should... I was gonna say, nobody should have to do anything they don't want to. Which is kind of true, but like, sometimes we have to do things we don't want to for our own good. But I'm thinking stuff like, you gotta clean your room. You gotta dust it and air it out and vacuum every once in a while. Get the stank out of there. Church, though, I don't think you have to. If you don't want to do that, you ain't got to do that. I gotta do some sneaky maneuvering here. Hold on. Wait, do I have to sit on that bench to activate it? Or do I just have to be in this location? Better safe than sorry. Dad Church. The Church of Dads. You're 12, you told your mom you didn't believe in it. She was like, okay, you still have to go to church. Forced to go up to the family cottage every summer, but that was a church, like a dad church. Forced to interact with family when you would much rather be doing other more productive activities like... What was I doing as a child? Probably playing video games mostly. I have pictures to draw. house. Do I have a letter for this house? Oh, wait. Snow ground. Oh, there's so many beautiful colors. Wait. Wait. A lovely world in which we live. I wish my outside looked like this. Instead, it looks like the same it always does. Same as it ever does. Same as it ever does. Hello? I have a letter here for you. Says it's from Mochi. To you, church is very productive. You understand? Not all agree. Yeah, the thing is, like, I feel like your church experience is going to vary greatly depending on what kind of person you are and what kind of church you're going to. And also what kind of, I guess what kind of people are in the church is related to what kind of church you're going to a little bit too. Because, like, I know some people who are, like, all about that church life, and it's like, you do you. Your specific church is not holding to the particularly, wicked and prejudiced style beliefs that people like to twist Bibbles into. You're out there about the being kind to a fellow man and believing in a higher power or whatever. It's like, great. You know what? If you like, if that's what fills the hole in your heart, then go for it. For me, what fills the hole in my heart is drawing funny pictures on the internet. And that's what I'm gonna do with my time. But also, there's a whole thing about, like, there's, like, the separate conversation of just, like, what the church means to people, and then also the conversation of what kids are forced to do that their parents want them to do. I'm so sad that my family went on a bunch of vacations and stuff, like, specifically when I was too young to appreciate them. They, like, would take me and, like, my brother and stuff to museums when I was very small and didn't care at all about museums. And it's like, well, now I would care about museums very much. Now I would love to learning about it. Should have waited until I could have appreciated the world. What fills the hole in your heart is cement. I don't think you're allowed to eat cement. I feel like church barbecues, potlucks are a very nice way to willingly get lots of people together. That's the other thing, is, like, church is also a huge community thing. Like, I think a lot about the socioeconomics of the world, of present, past, and maybe even future. And the church really used to just be the thing where it's like, hey, let's get the neighborhood all together so we can have a chat. Like, this is where everybody gets to catch up and be like, how's it going, like, Joanna? And you get to catch up with all your neighbors and see everybody, and everybody gets to do your howdy-doos and your hellos, which is miserable to do as a child when you don't want to interact with nobody. But also, says it's from Mochi. God, I have to remember how to enjoy interacting with people again. I got an interview for tomorrow. If I get hired from this interview, this is gonna be the most insane turnaround. The most insane job application to hired window. Literally started applying for jobs last week. Best of luck, thank you. I'm hoping that I don't show up and they're like, we don't let our workers breathe unless they ask permission first. It seems, from what I'm looking at, it seems like it could be a chill place to work. Tell you have 8 recommendations. That's my least favorite part of job interviews. It's like, you want me to give you somebody's name and phone number and email, and sometimes they even ask for like an address. I'm like, either I give you like somebody I barely know from my old job that's gonna hate getting a random call from an employer, the strange gem. Hi, Cleaver. Or I'm gonna give you my friends who I have or haven't worked with and have to surrender their phone numbers. Recommendations kind of sounds like nepotism. I will say, I've been on both sides of the interview process. The normal gem. Do I have a normal gem, like, specific command that only pulls that one? I thought I did. I know there's the strange yippee. Boosts normal damage for 50% by 1 attack. Yo. It's a really good gem, actually. Like, I've been on both ends of the strange yippee, the normal gem. That's the one that Garfield's nephew, question mark, uses. It's a Pokemon held item. There's a normal gem? It's not like an orb? Can you get a sad pass audio of them saying the normal gem? Garfield's friend. Normal's just a friend? I thought they were... No, I'm thinking of Jerry's nephew. What's the name of the little gray mouse? From Tom and Jerry? Because Normal is a little gray cat in my mind. I've fused them together. But, the reason companies want recommendations is because they want some degree of promise that the person that they're considering hiring isn't going to try to blow up the building or start a fight with the people there. Like, they literally just want somebody to be like, yeah, they're chill. That's basically all they want. Garfield. Nermfield. Nibbles, thank you for the streak. I still gotta set StreamerBot up to do some crazy stuff for streaks. It'll sound like Shady'll get 1 take. Garfield hates Nermal. Nermal is not Garfield's friend. That's Chad. I don't think that's true. The baby mouse, yeah. Pretty sure that's Jerry's nephew. Oh, Nibbles is the mouse. Okay, thank you. Nibbles is Jerry's nephew, maybe. Nermal is Garfield's acquaintance, we'll call it. But I will say, the least favorite thing of job applications having to do references, I definitely hate it, because it's like, even if I have references, it's people I don't want to be bothered with random phone calls, though I know they're probably not gonna call them. Even though I know they're not gonna call them. When they ask for references, they just want to know if you know somebody at this company already, because then if they know somebody at the company already, they can go to the person at the company already and be like, hey, this person's applying, are they chill? And then the person can be like, yeah, they're chill. Would you read Girlfield? Is that a typo, or is Girlfield a special Garfield comic about Garfield as a girl or for girls? Because the answer to all of the above is yes. Vaguely remember an episode of Tom and Jerry where Tom catches Jerry in a jar, but he feels so bad for him he lets him go. I think this happens on multiple occasions. Tom has caught Jerry before. John and Terry. Girlfield where he's just a girl. Is this like a anthro situation where it's like cat girl Garfield? Or is this humanized Garfield? Or is this Garfield is still a cat, but they slapped eyelashes on her? That's it. That's the joke. That's every joke, every fucking comic, every fucking day. Because I've seen illustrations of a Garfield, But I don't know if it's the same Garfield you're talking about. Hello Kitty is just a little girl. She's what, 5 apples tall? This is normal Garfield, but eyelash. They don't even change, like, the text at all? Or do they... Now I have to look up Garfield. I know my favorite Garfield variant is Garfield minus Garfield, where they just take out Garfield. Does this not exist? Is this a, I googled Garfield and the top result is DeviantArt. Explore the best Garfield art. There's a YouTube, Garfield, where is my pipe? Is this gonna be safe to watch on? This is just an image. It did not need to be a short, I think. I think if you draw Garfield as a humanized girl, as anthro or human, and you don't make her chubby with it, you're doing a disservice to the world. Like, it's all right, but she's literally Garfield. Have you seen how round that cat is? Come on. Anything top result DeviantArt is a recipe for calamity. It definitely does imply some things. In this day and age, in 2020 and 6, the top result being DeviantArt. I don't know what I would have expected. The third result down is an itch page. And that feels correct. Garfunkelfield. The Girlfriend TV miniseries 2025. That's not what I asked for. I need to delete my DeviantArt, I think. You won't lie, you do still use DA. I think I stopped using DeviantArt when I moved over to Tumblr. And then I, like, vaguely tried to go back a couple of times. But, like, I think I just want a different art portfolio site. Did you read square root of minus Garfield because it gets weird? It sounds good. It's like every absurd context of minusing Garfield, but it gets stupid with it very fast. You have a weird history with it, so don't talk about that. My DeviantArt experience, my internet experience was basically going on to, like, Neopets and addictinggames.com and RuneScape and all that good stuff. And then people on Neopets were drawing their pets, and they're like, there's more stuff on my DeviantArt. And then I was like, I should do a DeviantArt, and then I did. And then I lived on DeviantArt from the ages of middle school through high school. And then at the end of high school, everybody on DeviantArt was like, there's this hip new site popping up called tumblr.com. We're all gonna move over there. I said, yeah, I'll check out this tumblr.com. And then I went over to tumblr.com and I made one. And then I lived at Tumblr ever since. And, like, I just kind of stopped posting on DeviantArt. I, like, tried to go back a couple of times. I was just posting all my stuff to Tumblr. And tried to go back a couple times to DeviantArt. I'm like, just something about, like, the fact that nobody I knew was on there anymore. And like, most of the artists I followed weren't on there anymore. And the site... Something about the site layout is just not as navigable as I would like. Your time on DNA was inspired by your egg cracking, so you found looking up these exact words into Google. Turn into a girl. Get your Get your... I want to say, like, transfemification, but I don't think that's the term for it at all. Get your transformation, become girl comics. See, I just scroll Tumblr, and everybody's telling me to take estrogen, and I say, I don't need that. I don't need that, but you do you. Me personally, I think I might already have more of that than I need. Can I give some away? Does anybody want some of mine? I don't want it. Give me a minute. Who's this? She wants me back at the barber shop. Oh, you're a barber? Used to be. I'm trying to think of what I was super into on DeviantArt. Does anybody remember those, like, OC tournaments? Where they would have people, like, put all of their original caricatures into a big, like, tournament, and they would, like, have the artists fight each other, and they would draw comics about the OCs fighting. Those were really fun. I remember doing some of those. I think I signed up for exactly 2, and one of them got canceled before it even started, and the second one, I think I got eliminated, like, round 1 on account of I was probably, like, 16 and not very good at art. But maybe it doesn't matter your artistic skills, maybe it matters the drive in your heart. Him would win! If I did it now, him would take over, him would win the competition. Stuff they do on Drawception. I forgot about my night coffee. It is room temperature now. Now, the reason why I don't want to do DeviantArt is I forget what it was. Like, currently they're going kind of whole ham onto, like, AI stuff, which is not pleasant to see on an art site. But there was some other reason people were leaving them earlier too, like a few years ago. Probably something about their policies, probably something about their, like, I don't know. Every social media site is bad except for co-host, but it doesn't exist anymore. I miss you, co-host. I just want co-host back. Come back to us. Funny egg bug. You were everything I wanted in a web site. Mochi and I started a shop together in dinners. I love cutting hair, but, well, maybe you noticed. I'm not a people person. Shaking your hand. Didn't know how to feel about this. I left because I thought Mochi was better off without me. I didn't think she'd miss me. It sounds like you two are good friends. We were. You could be again. Okay, I'm going back. Cutting hair was always my dream. If I don't try again, I'll regret it forever. Listen, you don't have to be the people person. You let Mochi do the talking and you cut that hair, and together, teamwork makes the dream work. Thanks for getting that letter to me. Yay! We delivered a letter. We got another to deliver. The address is exactly halfway between the Tea Time Bridge and top of City Hall. Youpie! Youpie! Where's Tea Time Meadows? Where's City Hall?
Domer.
Domer! Where's the city?
Domer.
Domer! Color Lab, Grub Caverns, Phone Booth, Post Office, Barbershop, Plant Exchange, City Hall. Tea Time Meadows. Where's the bridge? There. So halfway between those two. Around where the... Around here? The post office, maybe? The slice shop? The phone booth? Domer! Yoopie! I want to draw more stuff. It's locked. I miss doing art for the sake of art. Let's try to deliver this letter real quick. We'll go from dinners. Wow, 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 wow. You can't trick me. That's not a real egg. Mochi! Wait, Momo? Feels really good to be back again. I expect to have to do a lot of pleading with Mochi, but she was just happy to see me. Why did I think she hated me? I've still got some adjusting to do. But I can help Mochi with your hair now if you like. Does that mean we've got more? Balt. Hey, Momo came back after all. They're the best. We can work together to give you an even fresher cut. Especially medium or long cool ones. Now that's an actual egg. Bobble beeble. Da doo dee doo. Speaking of old internet websites. Every day I'm going to homestarrunners.com. The egg? The egg? The egg? The egg? Uh-huh. We got the egg. Boop, 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 boop. Need to do more art. Shaking your hand. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I've been toying with the idea of getting, So here's the thing. Yahoo! Is I have a tablet. I have a tablet computer. I have a Surface Pro. It's a full computer with a touchscreen and I draw on it on the regular. I'm thinking of maybe getting another tablet that's smaller and more actual tablet, like an Android tablet. Something with a better battery life and more portable. Quicker to turn on and off type deal. What's the origin of the egg? It's a big question. Like, which came first, the chicken or the egg? The game. Well, if you go to homestarrunner.com, they have a page for games, and they have a bunch of mini games, and one of them is Where's an Egg? And if you click on it, you can try to, you're a detective, and you have to find the egg. And it's a good game. It's my favorite game on the internet. I'm torn. I'm torn on whether to buy a tablet because... We play again. One, if I want a good one, they're expensive. If I get a cheap one, what if it's bad and then I've just wasted a small amount of money on something cheap and bad? Did you kill Pass? Did you? Is that allowed? Egg is very loud. I wish I knew how to fix that. I could do this. Egg? Oh, bum, bum. I just gotta remember to turn it back up next time we do, like, media shares. Egg? We got the egg. Thank you for letting me know, by the way. It's, a lot of my audio is routed differently to my ears than to your ears. So sometimes something will be really loud for y'all, but not at all loud for me, or vice versa. Should have a weird Instagram account. I hasn't responded in a while. Rest in peace. Got a Huion tablet last year that wasn't too expensive, but it's just a PC tablet. See, here's the thing is I can't do PC tablets. or like, I can't do the ones with the screen because of my setup. The place I would need to hold it is right behind my Michael's phone, so I can't use them while drawing on stream. I have the ones that plug into the computer that don't have a screen, and that works just fine. But Huion does have some standalone tablets right now. They have their, I was looking at these the other day, they have their Canvas Slate. And they're a fairly reasonable price, if I remember correctly. Let me check what what we're looking at. Yeah, they're like a couple $100. They're like 200, 300 bucks. Yeah, this cool OBS plugin called the Loudness Dock that shows you the Stream Master and Loofs. I think it's great. I should actually look into that. Let me open that in a new tab. Ideally, I should just be looking at my audio mixer and seeing when the bars are going into the red, but I have too many separate audio tracks that I can't see the ones at the bottom. Eggs? Well, those are, you can eat them. Has got Blue's Clues to the Instagram account. Blue sky do, you can too. Woo. But the problem is I was looking at the Canvas Slate reviews, and it seems people were not impressed. I did buy at one point, which is better because of perception of sound instead of just volume. Okay. Interesting. It could be good, but it could be bad, and then that's just a waste of dollars. I definitely wasn't gonna buy one while I'm unemployed. The one thing I've been doing is only spending money on pretty much just bills and groceries. I think I've given myself a little bit of a budget for frivolous spending, but I have not been using it. It's like $100 a month or something like that. Cannot buy any big electronics with that. But it's for like if I go out with friends and we need to go buy a burger or something. Budget. But like some God. If you bought a plane, when I was employed, I'd be doing stuff like that, by medium electronics. I'd be like, I might need a plane in my apartment. And then I would go on the internet and search like Reddit plane recommendations for home. Home plane, which home plane, buy it for life. Which home plane brands are good. And then I'd look at all the planes and I'd be like, looks like a pretty good plane. And that's how I end up with... I need to get rid of stuff. I got a lot of stuff that I buy, and then I'm like, I buy it for a specific purpose. Like, I bought some like wire baskets because I'm like, I could put these on the shelf in my bathroom and they can hold my bathroom stuff and it'll be easier to clean my bathroom stuff. But then it turns out they didn't fit where I thought they would fit. And now I've got all these wire baskets, but then I'm putting them other places now. Like I have one that's right next to my desk that's got like, I turned it sideways and now it's a shelf that has a tissue box in it and a little, pen thing on top. I just keep buying things for a purpose and then they don't actually work for the purpose I want them to, and then I repurpose them 5 times over. But really, I should be getting rid of them. Somebody come to my house and take my things away from me. Somebody, because I'm too lazy to sell them on Craigslist. Somebody come over for a movie night and then I can ask you, hey, do you want any of my old junk that I bought a lot of? Do you need any wire baskets? Do you need an old computer that's not very good, but it'll work? Do you need, a dock for the Nintendo Switch? It's the OLED dock, so it's got the built-in Ethernet. dinner and a movie first. I mean, we're gonna order like Chinese or something. Maybe a pizza. I think movie nights is one of the things that it's the OLED dock. I have several of them because I purchased several of them to plug in the Switch into several
Important
places.
Lesson number 125. Me when I'm slurping on that worm.
You sure said it, him. So I could plug it in several places around my house, and lo and behold, now that I have a Nintendo Switch 2, I can't use any of my old Switch docks anymore. Ayo! I said it and I don't regret it. Especially medium or long, cool ones. Want to get a haircut? Let me see what these new hairstyles look like. How long do you want? Let's try a medium. More cool or cute? Let's try a cool. More pretty or tough? Let's try it in between. Let's try something else. Oh, I like that. I like that. Give me that coif. But it's very easy for me right now to not buy a tablet on account of can't be spending that kind of money. I have to deliver something. Wait. You? Yo, is that letter for me? I've been on this anonymous letter exchange for a while. The letters were frozen with everything going on. This looks like it's from way before the color wipe. My pen pal is the coolest. I missed him. What's up, mystery pen pal? I'm on week 3 of Chicory watch. Oh, skipping down. Cannot believe her janitor, though. Clearly trying to make buds. They're gossing me? They're gossiping me? I see through it all. I know everything about trying to make buds, because I'm always trying. But honestly, I don't know how to know when someone likes you. I share everything about myself all the time, and then I don't know what to do after that. What makes people like you? Am I boring? Should I have secrets? I never really said this stuff to anyone, so I guess it's kind of my secret. Wow. I should really stop reading this out loud. We deal for the letter. I think the secret to making people like you is you smile or don't. The most beautiful gal in luncheon. No, olive picnic. Gotta go to luncheon. Well, the most beautiful gal in luncheon is clearly Basil. So we're gonna check there first. I forgot this place was full of evil. Down here? No, not you. Down here? No. How could you write and address a letter so subjectively? Isn't this how, Wait. Wait, do these fill in automatically? Is that why I don't know how to fill them in? Is I just have to keep taking art lessons? My precious little garden. It's got some unsettling new visitors. I don't think these trees are making my plants happy. But I don't even know where to begin with removing them. The roots run terrifyingly deep. Okay, so it's not basil. Probably one of you, maybe? Nope. Someone at the clothing shop? The t-shirt shop? Don't think it's you two. Maybe it's Pickle. You? Hey, mate. Want to update your shirt design? Not you. Can't talk to this bird. You? Not the Lizord. Pickle? So I saw you went to the tower to fix things. But, like, everything is still spooky. Could you maybe try harder? I was freaking out about all the spooky stuff, so I was like, I should call my friends. And then I was like, oh yeah, I don't have any friends. Well, I know we like to make a lot of fun, but Sustenance, you're pretty cool. You didn't seem like a wielder material at first, but you've accomplished quite a lot. You give hope to losers like me who don't expect to ever accomplish anything, so... yeah, thanks. Welcome, Pickle. Where? Who else is in luncheon? You?
Wow, this piece is so personal. Looking at this thing, I really feel like I'm getting to know you. You seem like such an interesting person. I wish I was interesting too.
Seymour. Seymour Butts? Like a prank call would be? Did I try talking to Oat? Did I try talking to Oats? You? No, I can't talk to you. One of you two, maybe? Beans?
Oh, Beans.
I think Sustenance has something for you. It's Beans. Oh, this can't be right. Says it's for the most beautiful gal in Picnic. Keep reading. I know you won't believe it, but Beans, that means you. Aww. Aw. Everything's been changing so fast for me these days. When my son went missing, I thought my life was over. But then I found him, and I found you. And I found out my life was just beginning instead. Never thought I'd wind up caring for a house full of lost kids, but doing it with you now, I can't imagine anything else. I didn't know someone could have a heart as big as yours. Aw, jeez. And I didn't know that after all this time, I could fall in love again. Oh. But you've shown me a lot of things I didn't know. And after all, you came into my life with a letter like this. So it was only right that I use one to ask if I could stay in yours forever. Pepper, do you really mean Beans? Do you want a date? Gosh darn it. Yeah, of course I do, you big sap. Oh, love wins. We delivered a letter. Mailbag's empty now. Gotta go back to the mail. You know, I never pictured life taking this road, but I guess sweet things can happen when you least expect it. I'm so glad Pepper's gonna stay for the long haul. Makes me feel more than ready to take care of all these kids. Plus she just makes me happy. Love wins! I was so worried. She's gonna pack up and go someday. You're thinking they were getting married? I thought it was like a proposal type deal, but if you think about it, that would have been skipping a step. You gotta date first, and then get engaged, and then get married. How long does each step have to take? I don't know. I didn't learn that one. Probably at least a day each. They've been living together a while. When you get uncensored hand-holding, you don't even need to be dating to hold somebody's hand. You can just do it. 90 days. You must date for 3 months before you're engaged. Hey gamers, guess whose body just decided they aren't going to work tomorrow? Kai, no. I'm sorry. The pin. I'm sorry that you're dying, but I'm actually also glad that you get a day off at least. I'm glad you get to take a break. I hope you recover so fast. Hey, Jam! Unprovoked. Wild. I hope you get to survive. I hope, they give you $3 million. Didn't mean to. A tragedy, a casualty of war. Better than accidentally banning, honestly. There's many things that can happen with an accidental click in the chat. A travesty. That's a good fin. You just had 3 days off. Take another. Yeah. Sometimes it's really, if you're a mod in a channel, it's really, really easy to accidentally ban somebody. That ban button is right there. Like, it's just right there. You try to click a link and then somebody posts a message and it scrolls the chat up just enough that you click the ban button and then somebody's been shot on sight. You banned somebody when you were sleeping? Now that's impressive, actually. How do you do, like, was it on your phone? Or did you, like, roll over and, like, hit the keyboard? Click the mouse? Like, sleeping with your mouse? I mean, like, can't tell you how, but I guess you were asleep at the time. Like, yippee, no truck, but also your money. Tragic. They need to invent a money that you get without working. They need to invent a basic universal income that everybody gets to just have. Please, I'm beg. I'm beg. I've definitely also killed Jam once on accident in here. We need to invent a vibes-based income. Real. That's how I'm trying to live my life. But unfortunately, I can't pay the rent in vibes. Cannot pay for rent and vibes in Southern California. She's gonna pack up and go someday. I mean, this ain't her house or her problem. So why wouldn't she? And I didn't think she'd feel for me the way I was starting to feel for her. So, you know, it was a whole complicated bunch of emotions going on. But finally, I could put some of that aside and just enjoy living with her. Gosh. Hey, Chicken. Pepper and I moved more stuff out to make room. If you want some, it's yours. I do want some. I want toy. Give me toys. Do you want to take that toy set? Yeah. I got toys. Would love to have some toys. Fine, 3 more, I'll move stuff out. I'm really curious, why can't I have these? They moved them outside, but I'm not allowed to take them. Is that a glitch, or is it just like I have to get all of the kids and they just give me 3 to choose from at a time? In the words of Strongbad, JC Penny doesn't take gratitude. Nodding and taking notes. Nodding and taking notes. I have to go back to the post office. I gotta go back to the mail. I gotta get more mail. Or maybe I've completed the mail quest. But we can find out. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I have to make a note. I wanted to make it so that him says hello to people when they put their first message in the chat, but only sometimes. Be like a random thing. Like there's like a 1 in 10 chance that him says hi to you when you post your first message in chat of the day. Him can sit or stand. Triangles can make any shape. You have enough of them. Video games have taught us this. 3D modeling has taught us this. The vertices. The vertices. You think you should be allowed to pillage and plunder? Yes. Stealing is okay. Him is made of triangles. Him really is made of triangles. I was gonna put a note. Him says hello. 1 in 10 chance. First words. It's what GPUs were good at before they became evil. They used to just make more and more triangles. Are you on that buffoon pack? I'm so mad. I'm so mad I found that post that shows that him predates when I thought him was born. Because previously, I had convinced myself that him was a Inktober drawing from 2016. Are your eyes real or if mirrors are real? Yes, mirrors and your eyes are real. What? You're not dead? Tint thought you died from the strange Instagram post. So sad that it had to happen. But I thought him was born in October 2016. But it turns out when at first I was thinking like, no, surely I have a him drawing before this, but I looked through all my sketchbooks like a million times and I couldn't find any earlier drawings of him. So I'm like, I guess this was just the original him. But then I just was looking back through my old Tumblr posts because I was being nostalgic about the past of Tumblr. And did you did crash out? No, just thinking that you had gotten one-shot KO'd by the strangeness of the internet. Norman. Scrolling through my old Tumblr posts and I found one from June of 2016 that had a him in it. So that means the him's at least a few months older than I thought. Which means that probably isn't the original him in that post, which means the original him sketch is probably out there somewhere and I have no clue where. It's not in any of the sketchbooks I know where they are, so like, I'm pretty sure it was in a sketchbook, but I thought I have all my sketchbooks, so where is it? Is him supposed to be in 5th or 6th grade? I'm pretty sure him is 10 years old. Him is 9 or 10. Turning 10 in 2026, not sure what date exactly anymore. June at the latest. I gotta go on another treasure hunt. And by treasure, I mean him's birth drawing. Him can't drink. Him cannot drink. Him's 10. Him can't drive. Him can play with the crayons. Him can sit or stand. Lost media, literally. This is the 3rd piece of Ify Lost Media. First Ify Lost Media was, Ori and the Blind Forest final part, I think? Final part or second to final part? I thought I had it downloaded and I didn't, and then it expired on Twitch, so that's gone forever. Second Lost Media is the very first Ify karaoke stream. I was gonna edit it for the copyright, and then the file corrupted. And the file corrupted, and now I don't have a copy. Grandma sent you a birthday card with the wrong year on it once? Was it only off by like a little, or was it like wildly off? Was your grandma just like a year off, or was she like, oh, you're 5 years older than you are? Copy wrong was too powerful. It's the only time I've ever had one of my VODs corrupt like that, which is insane. I think I still have the corrupted file. Pretty sure I still have the corrupted file, but I have no clue how to like recover it. Can't open it in any form of programs. And this is the 3rd piece of Lost Media, but this one might be findable. Him's origin story might be findable. It might be on a scrap of paper somewhere. I've been known to find papers from the past before. I had a really dope sugar cookie recipe that was on a little page in a tiny notebook that I lost.
Says important lesson nummertecken JJ90210. What Ify doesn't know is that me already in Predators the 18th century.
That's not true.
If you look really closely in the bottom right corner of the portrait of Paul mounted with a biology microscope, you can see a little embryo in the pale cells Ify Kiki.
Ify Kiki. I like the way him says Ify Kiki. All papers are from the past. Some are from the future. One time I lost my sugar cookie recipe for like 5 to 10 years, and then I found it again. And all was good in the world. There's a lot of sugar cookie recipes out there, but this one was particularly good. Alright, I'm selecting a location. Do I want this one? No, I want this one. We're going to dinners. Was the recipe make cookie add sugar? No. The recipe was, eggs and butter and flour and sugar and vanilla extract and eggs and baking powder, maybe? Make sugar, add cookie. It's more like make dough and then hot it up and then it become a cookie. Incredible. Looks like you've delivered every single letter.
You're welcome.
I'd say you're easily the second or third best delivery person we've ever had. Good job. For your hard work, you could have this. A hat! Wear her with pride. Thank you, Artichoke. There's a special kind of tranquility to a post office when the deliveries are done. Finally, we can rest. And pray nobody sends any more letters. You got a family sustenance? Never had time for one myself. But maybe today I'll finally go find just go find a family. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do. We can play it. Where is a egg? In the cold dough out the hot cookie. I fi kiki, 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 I fi kiki. You know what I just realized? We've got I fi kiki, we've got I fi booba, we've got the both shapes. I fi kiki, 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 I fi kiki. We got the egg. Your grandma was thinking it was 2005 last year. She's only off by a decade. Only off by a little decade. I should drop my brownie recipe. I don't know if I have my cookie recipe written anywhere convenient and easily accessible. I have it still written down. Actually, no, I probably have it in like Google Docs, but I don't want to share that. That might Google Docs me, huh? Do you know I have several Google accounts? But at least one of them has like my full name in it. Would you ever make a ditto dumper of him? Do I still have... Hold on. This one. That one? You can see it above my head. The twerking one, yes. Okay. Of him? That might be a little inappropriate on the count of him is only like 9 or 10 years old. So I don't think I would personally know. You don't dox yourself. How do you ever get your wire baskets? You have to come to Southern California first, and then I'll dox myself.
Yippee!
Yippee! So true, Nightbot. That's the treasure. If you're visiting California, then you get to know where Ivy lives. If a Ditto replaced him, you don't think you'd ever be able to tell? Him's eyes would shrink vertically a little bit. Trying to find the Tumblr post with my brownie recipe on it. Hold on. This one, I believe. Evening. Hi, Blue Crystal. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Does him sweat? Probably. Otherwise, him would get heat stroke. Him would be noticeably more moist. Thank you for the pin. Him foot cam when? We already did that when we made the him plush. You got to see plenty of him feet. Oh, you read that was hilarious. Listen, I had to think about it. I don't know, like, him has skin. So I'm pretty sure him sweats. Is Ditto moist? I assumed Ditto would be like a silly putty type situation. Where it's like a slime, but there's no residue. Maybe like a softer silly putty. Ditto is sticky? Do we have a source on that? Also thought he'd be like silly putty, like, yeah, like a water balloon or something. Like would be jiggly, but not like a cookie dough maybe? Feel like he's chalky? Him or Ditto? Hemography. Him is still learning. Maybe today I'll go find one. Just kidding. Sheesh. I do miss my kids though. Wait, you do? You've got children? Go see them. Go take them to the park and have a ball. Have a catch. Feel like him would be porcelain or something. Like porcelain, like porcelain. Your bubblegum face. Your bubblegum skin like porcelain. I wonder if there's a porcelain karaoke. 3D image of him's head is a quarter of it's removed to show layers like he's a planet. No, if you cut open him, it would be like a jawbreaker inside. Which I guess is kind of like a... No, planets do not have that many colorful layers. They've got layers, but him does have colorful layers inside like a jawbreaker. A porcelain him would be really nice. You know how they have like those porcelain baby collections? I would love to have a collection of porcelain hymns in various poses. Him sitting, him standing with the leggy up, him standing regular style. Having feelings about thinking about him having skin texture. Like onions. Imagine expected smaller hymns. Hymns having an existential crisis. And also it's him's favorite part coming up. Yes, that's where I want to be. It was actually 3 hymns in a suit. That's not true. Oh, I need to bring out the mini fees. I forgot we were talking about that earlier. Scoot them over. Somebody requested these. Man, part of me is wishing I had just sat through all of the art lessons and we just had 5 streams in a row of drawing the pictures at the Art Academy so that we could, so that all these canvases would be filled. Ify, Glyphy, Bluefy, Rafy. No. It's Flyfy, Scryfy, Knifey, and Dredge. I don't think it's in that order, though. Scryfy, Flyfy, Knifey, and Dredge. Moe? Like Moe Kyun? Like Gap Moe? Or Mo like Moe's Tavern? Why? So I've been watching anime again. I've become weeb-brained. I've become weeb-brained to the point that I see Mo in my chat and my first thought is Moe. I'd be unsure which kid is named what, but knows all their names could be. Listen, when you've got 4 of them and they're not your children, but your small color-shifted clones, that's just how it is. Mo is in Mo! The capitalization means it's the name, I think. Although some people are named Moe. That's just like a name you can have. Put this here. I should call my parents more in this game. But I won't. Don't think you've met anyone named Mo who isn't over the age of 40. Is Mo short for anything, or is that the whole name? Because, like, Joe is short for Joseph type deal. Flyfy. We always know which one is Dredge, at least. Dredge is the one with the bubblegum pink face. Knifey is the one that's blue. I know that one. Do I know that one? I do know that one, because I had to change a hand to blue for Knifey to have a knife. Maurice, Moses, or Mohammed? Mosif. Google says. Interesting. Because I don't know if I've actually met anybody named Mo. I don't know if I've met a Mo in real life. I've met a lot of people with a lot of different names. But I truly don't think I've met any Mo's. Mo is short for Mobile Suit Gundam. I know what Mo can be short, like if there's like girls named Maureen. Oh, I guess. And that could be a Mo. Mowgli from the Jungle Book. You think Mo is better than Harold? What's wrong with Harold? I don't think I've ever met a Harold either, but like, most names are pretty neutral, I think. I don't think I've ever met a Bob. I've met Roberts, but I've never met anybody who goes by Bob. You knew a dude called Mo, but his name was Harold. Was it a middle name or last name type situation? Or did they just like the name Mo? Nothing wrong with it either way. I'm just curious. Nice to meet you, Mosif. You'll never guess your name. Is it Meekle? Is it Lord Meekle? You know, one Harold and he put vodka in your Sprite? That's rude. I'm assuming you didn't order the Sprite vodka. I'm assuming he did that as a trick and a prank at you. Or perhaps one of those like, ooh, I'm gonna make you drink a drink that you don't want to drink. 'Cause I know better. Quack. Harold is the duck's name. Which duck? You know what, Jiminy didn't put a ring on your finger. Because if you like it, then you gotta put a ring on it. If you like it, then you gotta put a ring on it. All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, put your hands up. Oh, Howard the duck. No, not Harold the duck. Howard's the duck. Impressive guesswork. One of these days, my name will get doxxed. And I'll share with you all my horrible work nicknames. Dinglings? Oh. Wind? What is the purpose of the flower? Is it gonna have to be like a challenge? Like we have to do it fast? To make it pretty. Ding, ding, ding. Harold from Entitled Goose Game. I didn't know the goose had a name. I thought the goose's name was Untitled. www.goosegame.goose. Alright, that's looking pretty good. www.goose.goose. Goose.gorp. You have to make it pretty. It's importance. That's pretty good. Oh, I have to swim it. But Ivy we know is Hercules. It's actually Hercule, like Poirot. You've known it the whole time. Everybody at work is always calling me Herc. I say, don't call me that. It's such a weird name to call somebody. You can't just call somebody Herc. It sounds like you're choking on something caught in your throat. And they say, shut up, Herc. Answer your emails. And then I cry and I cry and I cry. And it happens this way every time. What about Hiscules? Hercmail. It's your freaking Hercmails. God, if I get employed, I'm gonna have to answer emails again. But you know what? Actually, it'll probably be fine. Truly, my problem with emails before is that I would get thousands and thousands of them a day. I would go in the morning and check my email, and I have all my filters going, so most of those thousands of emails I didn't have to look at and would get filtered into other folders. But like, there would still be like 300 to 500 that I did have to check through, and only like maybe 50 that I have to answer, but still. It was really annoying, and I didn't like it very much at all.
Domer.
Domer. I have to jump this? Yes, I can. Ivy, it's time for you to be ASMR while you do things. Hell yeah, I love to be a podcast. Enjoy your chores, enjoy your lurk. Herculade. Like Kool-Aid, but for Hercules? Hi V. I hope you are having it as Wednesday. Let's make these all colorful, make these all colorful. Make it purple, as it should be. I don't think I can swim. I think these are just there for decoration, probably. Oh, didn't mean to do that. It's fascinating. These things just go forever. Thank you, Nightbot. Thank you, Weaver.
Domer.
Domer. Thank you, V. Domer. Got the Litor. This is a fun little climb that we're doing, I think. I like this little climb they're having us do. It's quite delightful. back down. I'll come back down when it's, not jinkling. Take that, thank you! Wow. Wintry! Forgot how good Dijon mustard was. How good's Dijon mustard? How good that mustard? I've never been a big mustard connoisseur. Like, I'll eat mustard on occasion, but usually I'm putting it on a hot dog or, it's my usual mustard situation. Oh, can I not do that? I gotta jump this one? Litter. On a hot dog. I usually don't put it on a sandwich. I'll mix it in with, like, egg salad. There we go. Yellow mustard freaks you out? Why? It's allowed to be yellow.
Dallas.
Dallas. Egg Dallas. Egg salad. Speaking of which, I got hard-boiled eggs. I should make them into an egg salad. I'm gonna have to do some... Whoa. That's kind of crazy. It could just fly like that? What? Oh, I see what I gotta do. I gotta be here. And I gotta push it. Go up more. Is that enough? Can I get one more? Oops. No, I wanted to go higher. I want to clear out the rock. Please, it's so hard to push a ball. It's so hard to push a ball. I'm trying. No. Will that reach? No. I don't even need to. I can go around. There we go. Thank you. Hey, Chicory. Hope you're having a good time in the snow, Chicory. What do I do with this? Melt something? Ketchup is tomatoes with too much sugar and too little liquid. There's vinegar in there too. But the difference between Dijon mustard and yellow mustard is too different. Just an anomaly. Well, I think there may be different kinds of mustard. Y'all ever had magenta mustard? No. Is that real? I've had purple ketchup on account of being alive in the early 2000s. Dijon mustard versus yellow mustard. Cyan mustard. That can't be real. They don't have mustard of that color. Dijon has developed a reputation among many consumers as a fancy version of regular mustard. And to some extent, well, it is. Dijon mustard is a type of mustard that originated in Dijon, a town in Burgundy, France, and it gets its distinctive flavor from white wine. It was first used as a condiment. I don't care about that. I know about Grey Poopin'. That we were doing printed colors. CM1. No, don't you ever give me a pop-up all recipes. CMYK mustard. Ah! Dragon Brethren raid. Hello, 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 hello. You're playing Hollow versus Robo. What's Hollow versus Robo? That sounds maybe cool. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Did you have a good time playing? Did you have a fun time playing? We're learning about mustard. We are playing Chicory, I promise, but we're also learning about mustard right now. We're learning about the difference between Dijon mustard and yellow mustard. I guess yellow is a printer color. Cyan, magenta, black mustards. Hello, 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 hello. What is Hollow versus Robo? Is it cool? Is it fun? Is it neat? Did you have a good time? Did you have a good stream? Did you learn about the world? Unsubscribe mustard facts. I'm trying to figure out what's the difference. Once upon a time, Dijon mustard was not actually made in France. Oh, that was not made in France. It was called Dijon style mustard, but now they just... These days, however, the rules surrounding mustard naming conventions are more relaxed. Hollow versus Robo is a hollow... I was wondering, I was like, is that HoloLive Hollow, or am I too VTuber brained that I'm jumping to conclusions? It could have been holograms. HoloLive fan game in the style of Plants vs. Zombies. Interesting. You know, for somebody who is a VTuber, I don't know nothing about HoloLive. There's a lot of VTubers, and at once upon a time, I recognized some of the popular names of them, but I think a lot of them retired or graduated or whatever you call it, so now I don't think I know any. Iron Mouse is a VTuber, right? I don't know which agency they're with. I know Niji Sanji is a thing. And HoloLive is a thing. I don't know who belongs to what. I guess if it's a fan game, though, it probably can feature some of the popular ones who already retired. Because there was, like... There's the dog girl, and there's a yellow one, and there's the shark. I don't know if these ones are HoloLive or if these are just VTubers. I gotta learn my history. I gotta learn my lore. Everybody drop your favorite VTuber in the chat. Iron Mouse used to be a part of VShojo before VShojo pooped its pants and imploded. I do remember hearing about that on the Blue Sky. Don't forget Glasses. I don't know who Glasses is. I feel... Am I allowed? Hold on. I can't forget Glasses. Have you ever heard of Ify, Hyphy, don't forget about Peanut. Like Mr. Peanut from the Peanut bottle? What do you call that thing? A can? A tin? Is that a Matryoshka doll? No, that's a Peanut. No! Yellow. Peanut the streamer. Never heard of them. Are they cool? Are they fun? I know peanuts from you can get them at the grocery store, but I didn't. I have peanut butter. I gotta get my glasses. Wait, why did I do that? Why did it... No, 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 no. There we go. Glasses gone. VTuber of 2025. Think you're gonna finally get your knee checked out as it's been in pain for like a month. It's still swelling. It's been taking this long. I hope they look at it and find a solution, find a knee solution. Peanut seems like the same old streamer 123. Wait, are they like the year personified? Hold on. Forget about mustard. I'm gonna Google peanut streamer. Like Charlie's Brown? Oh. Oh. This one? Burnt Peanut uses the annoying orange style of VTubing. Okay. 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 I understand. I do still want to learn about mustard real quick. Yellow mustard is bright yellow. Dijon is less yellow. Yellow mustard is made of powdered yellow mustard seeds, a spice blended vinegar, milder taste. Dijon has distinct mustard taste, is more intense, sharp, and complex. It is made with brown or black mustard seed and white wine. Well, there you go. They're made from different brands of mustard. Different species of mustard. Yellow mustard is yellow mustard seeds. Dijon is brown or black mustard seeds. For legal reasons, you don't know who the Burnt Peanut is. You just... There's VTuber awards. Everybody click that link, by the way. Go follow Dragon Brethren. Go check out the Hollow Live game. Go check out Hollow vs. Robots. Go learn about life. Go learn about Dragon. It is kind of crazy how, like... different circles of the internet will, like... intersect but also not, and how there's just like entire bubbles of the internet that are made up of like hundreds of thousands of people that you've never heard of before in your entire life. It's just like, oh yeah, you know this peanut guy? He's got like 3 trillion followers, and you have to be like, what do you mean by this? What do you mean it's like the most popular guy in existence and everybody in the world has heard of them? Like, me and my 13 people that I talk to have never heard of this guy. Ruby Raid! Hello, 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 hello. You won VTuber of the Year last year? I don't think that's true. They never sent me no awards. Hi, Ruby! Did you have a fun time playing Zaw? Did you catch any new guys? Did you, do any big fights? Did you learn the lore of the world? That's so many hellos from him, Babot. You know what else is true? Asmund is so rad. That's correct. I know this from knowledge. You're gonna continue to ignore this information, continue to be suspicious of yellow mustard. I think it's just allowed to be that yellow. It's simply just allowed. I guess we're gonna have to learn to use this fire to burn and kill. To kill and burn. I was wondering when you'd catch up. How'd you climb up here so fast? You don't even have brush powers. I got strong legs. You can jump a mountain. You love yellow and brown mustard. I need you all to tell me what I should put my mustard on. Where does it, just sandwiches? Is there anything else? Hot dogs? I've already got it on hot dogs and hamburgers. You did in fact catch new guys and did new fights and got new rank. Let's go. Yippee. I have to fight my hardest to not say yippee tomorrow. I have to fight my very hardest to be a normal human being. Put it in deviled egg. This... Actually, I don't know if I knew that. Yes, I do. I usually look up a recipe for deviled eggs. I'm like, it's got paprika and it's got the egg yolk. It's probably, what, mustard and mayo? Is deviled egg just the same stuff that's in an egg salad, except instead of chopping up the eggs, you only just take out the yolks and mush them up weird? Yellow is classic, but you love you some Dijon. We just learned the difference between Dijon mustard and yeller mustard. Wait, do you have an interview? Yeah, it's the world's most insane turnaround. I started applying for jobs like last Thursday, and today, in the time that it took me to watch one episode of BL Isekai anime that's airing this season, it's strange. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but I'm still watching it. I did apply for a job, get an email asking if I wanted to interview, replied back, scheduled the interview, and confirmed it. So tomorrow morning-ish, I'm going in. And I get to say hello. I did a similar job before. Will you pay me for it? To do it again, but here instead? Don't get your kidney stolen? No. It looks like it looks like a very legit job. It is in the same industry that previous position was. But like more special, a little more specialized, which is nice because it means it'll be smaller. They've only got like 5 offices across the US instead of like 30. Hybrid opportunities. Yeah, I don't know about remote, but it's like 15-minute drive, no freeways. So it's a good commute. It's a really good commute. Pay is like a couple dollars an hour. It depending, I don't know, they had a range. It's like $3 an hour less or $1 an hour less than what I was getting before, but no management duties, so that rules really hard. So I'm like, I'm gonna feel it out. We're gonna feel it out, see if they seem chill and not horrible people at the interview. Maybe. At least got your money. Yeah, I'm like, there's like 0 chance that this is an MLM or a kidney stealing thing. This is like a legit job. The question is, is this just a normal company of like regular people to work with, or is it like gonna be one of those things where they run it horribly and terribly and it's miserable to be there? We'll find out. You have a chill person probe question. So I haven't been doing like any interview prep until today because I didn't think I was gonna get called in for an interview. I assumed what my job hunt was gonna be like was I was gonna continue applying for jobs until maybe, oh, everybody click that link, by the way. Go follow Ruby, 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 go follow Ruby. If you're not following Ruby, what are you doing? I assumed I was just gonna keep applying for jobs directly for another few weeks and then get tired of never hearing back from anybody at all ever. And so then I was just gonna send my resumes to some temp agencies and then go through them instead and then get placed in a job pretty quickly, or at least get a few interviews pretty quickly, but not get any bennies from the get-go. What are you even doing? That's what I was assuming was gonna happen. I almost didn't even check, I almost didn't even check the job sites this morning. Like to recommend follow Ify. If you're not following Ify, what are you doing? You don't have to follow me, it's okay. You can just type www.twitch.tv/Ify in your bar every time and check to see if I'm live or not. Several times a day for the rest of your life. You don't need the alerts. You could just manually come here every single time. You can follow me on Tumblr or Blue Sky, and then you can click the notifications there. You can join the Discord, but not follow me on Twitch, and then just click the Discord link every time it gets announced. But, you could set up a Trello for Ify streams. What's a Trello? Is that like an RSS type deal? Itayuzu, it's been so long, Itayuzu. Love being a young independent adult, but no car access. To feel like you're tethered to other people, it's such an inconvenience. I'm so sorry. My life got 1,000 million times better when I was able to drive and got my own car and could go anywhere without having to rely on other people. Cars are like a hassle. Trello is for commission management. Wait, really? What is Trello? It's a to-do list. Web-based Kanban-style list-making application. Interesting. Does it have, like, RSS? I assume it, like, integrates with your calendar. The scheduling thing. car. Do not like necessity of, but must learn. Yeah, it sucks that it's required, but it really is required, because once you get it, it's like, oh shit, I can just go anywhere. Mostly saw it as a commission manager, but scheduling thing, yeah. It makes sense to use a commission manager as a scheduling tool as a commission manager, because if it's good for organization, then it's probably good for keeping track of your commissions and like when they're due and your deadlines and all that. But yeah, if it's got calendar integration, and then I guess, yeah, you could just put the IFE in there. I'm pretty consistent. Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific, and Fridays. I don't know how much longer we're going to be doing Friday streams. If I get employed again, I will probably have to go back to 2 a week on account of the energies sink. Want to get a bike to start out with? You don't think you'd be able to afford a car for a long time? Actually, you should look into, if you haven't already, if there's anything in your area, any like programs in your area for getting electric bikes for free or at a discount. Because I know a lot of places have been doing that. Like, if you're under a certain income, like yearly income cap, that you can get either a free or like extremely discounted electric bike. And so that would help a lot too, for just like being able to get around. I forgot that we live in an age where bikes, you don't have to pedal them all the time. Pedaling a bike is better than walking. But if you got electricity on that thing, then you won't get so tired. 7 p.m. potato time. Oh yeah, Pacific time. Look into electric scooters. Like Razor scooters or like a moped? Because I think you need a license for a moped, right? Or do you not? Yeah, cars are expensive is the problem. The problem with cars is they are expensive. They're expensive to buy, they're expensive to own, you gotta pay for registration. I gotta go get my car smog checked. They sent me a letter that said, your registration's coming up, and I was like, yep. I set aside the dollars for that, don't you worry. And then it said, stop. You have to go get your car smog checked first. You cannot re-register your car this year until you've smugged it. At least I haven't done any car repairs this time. Depends on the CC if you need a license for moped. Okay. Conflicted, honestly. Convenience of electric vehicles sounds nice, but you need more exercise. True. Electric, like motorized bikes, the electric bikes, can you just not turn on the motor and just pedal them normal style? Is that allowed? Or are they just straight up not set up for that? I assumed that they were. I assumed that they were set up that you could pedal them and the motor is like bonus. Because what if you run out of electricity or gas? What are you supposed to just carry that thing home? Don't get splattered on a scooter. The problem with like, definitely don't get a motorcycle. Even though motorcycles are maybe the coolest thing that's ever been invented in the entire world, they are like statistically a death trap. You will get in an accident and it won't be your fault. It'll be the driver's fault and you will have no protection and they will smoosh you into beans. But moped, I feel like might be a little safer because you can't put those things on the freeway. Those are like city streets. They're still kind of dangerous, but I feel like a moped is about as dangerous as a regular bike. I feel like you're on the same streets, you're following essentially the same rules. No, the e-bike Fennel's mom got can be pedaled. Okay, so they do have some that can be pedaled and can't. I also need more exercise. I thought I was gonna start up my home workout routine, but here we are. I still have not. I have not come back to it. It's simply too easy to be lazy, I guess. But if you have a regular bike without the electricity, then you won't have the temptation of just turning on that motor. I would say you can probably go farther on an electric bike. You can probably go farther faster on an electric bike. I wish buses in the US were more consistent and reliable as a means of transportation. But sadly, they're not. They're fine if you're just going about your day. If you're just like, if you don't have like a strict schedule to follow, but as like a reliable means to like get to work at a certain time, or if you have to like be somewhere at a certain time, all it takes is like one bus missed, depending on your bus also, because like some buses come every 15 minutes, some come like every hour. So if you miss a bus, or if a bus like gets canceled or whatever, you're screwed. It's bad. I got strong legs. You feel ready to rise to the status of wielder? I'm not sure I even understand what that means. So I guess the answer is no. When I think about a wielder, I don't think of someone like me. I think about someone strong and cool and confident. You thought I was a good wielder, right? The best! But now that you know me, do I really seem cool and confident to you? You seem cool. You definitely don't seem confident. Seems like you got some self-esteem issues, but you know what? Shaking your hand. Public transit is the best until it isn't real. Public transit is the best in theory. But it could be so good. Bring Seattle's light rails down here. That's what I'm saying. I feel like New York's got their subways. You both seem cool on account of it snowing. I'm so mad. I looked into the weather app and it said for the next 3 days it's gonna be 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Come on. It's January. Everywhere else is covered in snow. Can't we split the diff? Please? It's like 300 Kelvin. I don't know if that's true. Is that true? Is that how the Kelvin conversion works? Well, I do think you're strong, Chicory. You felt so terrible and frightened, but you're still here, helping me. That's strength. Thank you, Nightbot. You come visit and play with your dogs in the snow. I would love to. Teleport me there, please. I want to play with Aki and Percy in the snow. We can all have the zoomies together. Thank you, Weaver. That's strength. Well, you're still here too. Helping me. Have a sit. I understand what you mean about the strong wielder. That's who I wished I was too. I was trying so hard to look perfect, but I was so lonely and afraid that if anyone ever saw the real me, the spell would be broken. Sometimes I forget we're playing a game and then you start reading the dialogue and I remember. Me too. I have the magical ability called, probably it's ADHD, that things will instantly pop in and out of my focus. I'll forget about things and then I'll look at them and I'll instantly remember exactly what's going on. That's why the secret to doing your chores is just have them within sight so that you wander around your apartment and you're like, oh, my dishes, I gotta clean those. And then you like remember something else and you leave and the dishes are half finished, but then you go to like microwave your lunch and then you're like, oh, the dishes, now we can continue working on these while the microwave goes. The issue with snow is that it's pretty, but you would die if you came into contact with it because you hate halts. See, that's where we are different. I would like to live in a freezer pleaser. I would like to live in the refrigerator. Put me in the cold room, boss. I can handle it. I'm allowed in there. I would thrive in there. AD 720p. The spell would be broken, and nobody would care about me anymore. That's what I thought had happened when you saw me in the corruptions. I didn't think you'd ever come back. You live for the snow. I want to be cold. Peace. I want to wear my jacket. I want to wear my layers. I haven't turned on the heat in my apartment for the last like 2 or 3 years. Also thrive in the cold box. I'm begging. Put me in, coach. I can handle the cold. I don't know how, I genuinely don't know how I would handle, shoveling snow or driving in snow. Those are my concerns about living in a place that has snow. Shoveling snow, I'm very lazy. I don't like going to the grocery store because it means I have to leave the house. Part of me thinks I would actually enjoy shoveling snow because it seems like a nice activity. It's very repetitive and it would be a good exercise to do. But another part of me is like, but would I actually do it or not? We just don't know. We just don't know. Almost forgot to turn your alarms off. Get your sleep. Sleep in. You don't have to go in. You gotta rest. Had to shovel snow today. Your back hurts. That's the other thing. Arms would get so sore. I think there's like a 50-50 chance I'd be over it after shoveling snow the very first time. And like a 50-50 chance it would be my new favorite activity ever. Because sometimes like exercise does feel good. Like it feels good to move your body. It feels good to like get your heart rate and lungs rate up. I'm very out of shape, but like I do enjoy exercise. It's like how some people don't like showering because I guess it's just like the transitional state of going from dry to wet and like I guess temperature changes. It's just like I sit there and I'm like, I have to set aside time to do it and then I have to do it and then I'm gonna be sweaty afterwards. And I don't know if I want to take another shower right now. Shoveling snow is like mowing the lawn. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. I think that's like everything. I've never mowed a lawn before. When I lived in a place that had a lawn, that was my brother's chore or my dad's chore. I forget. But then we moved to California and nobody has enough space for lawns here, so there's no lawn to mow. Mowing is so much easier. It also depends on what kind of mower you got. If you got a push mower, that's something. If you got like an electric mower, that's gonna be easier. Depends on the type of snow, if it's enjoyable at all. I assume if it's like very icy snow that you gotta like break up, it's probably harder. The level of snow probably affects it. All you know about shoveling snow is to Sherry, the people over 40 inactive people can potentially die if they overdo it. I think that's true of many exercises, maybe. Is how long your grass is. Might have to take over mowing this year. Good luck and Godspeed. Everybody come to Southern California where nobody owns enough land to have a lawn. What is the reason why, like, shoveling snow is more, fatal than other exercises? I wonder if it's just because more people are doing it because it's a necessity, or if, like, the cold factors into it, so it makes it harder. Ice slip? Oh, ice slip dead. That would do it. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the coldness makes it harder to realize when you're, like, not overheating, but, like, overworking yourself. We've been doing the yard that we use a riding mower for. Oh, riding mower sounds fun, though. It's way too easy to overestimate yourself. It's because it's more intense on the body. Heart attack and ice. A little crazy that, like, shoveling will give you a heart attack. That doesn't feel like it should happen. Like, I believe it, but it doesn't usually heart attack. Google, why shovel snow give you heart attack? Why shovel snow heart attack? It's heavy, hard work. Doing it for a short time can make the... I guess it's just very intensive exercise. The cold temperatures cause blood vessels, including those feeding the heart, to constrict. Okay, so the cold also factors into it. Raises blood pressure, which in turn increases the risk of heart attack, stroke, or cardiac arrest. Especially at risk for anyone with known heart disease who survived a heart attack, older adults, risk factors including high blood pressure, heavy exercise in cold weather. Fascinating. Go slow and try to push the snow instead of lifting and throwing it. You're going up and down really fast and moving heavy snow. But, like, it makes me wonder why it would be more, I guess the cold is part of it, but, like, why it would be more life-threatening than, say, like, jogging or running. Because that's like a cardio workout that people do all the time. And you can do that in the cold, too. But, oh, hi, Pat. Are you just sitting? I guess people that wouldn't regularly be running, so they don't know their limits as much, would try to shovel because they have to shovel their driveway. And then they don't know their limits, so they just keep shoveling, even though they should be taking a break and resting. Yeah, jogging, you pace yourself, but shoveling has a demand. So it's like people who have no exercise will suddenly start doing the world's most heavy exercise. So it could kill me. Shoveling could kill me. No. I'm built different. I would take a break. I would shovel a fourth of the driveway and say, well, time to go inside now. Yippee! So bitterly cold that going inside outside nearly triggered an asthma attack. That's crazy. I guess it has been very chilly for y'all. Come to Southern California. It'll be 80 degrees tomorrow. Don't want that. Chicory. You don't have to be perfect for anyone to care about you. I guess I came back because I thought we were friends. Thanks for staying there and talking to me. Even though I was horrible to you. I didn't deserve it, but thank you. I don't want things to get that bad again. Kind of the problem. You have a year gap between shoveling. You did it last year, so surely you could do it again this year. You're coughing a lot. Oh no. Everyone be so carefully. Nobody die, okay? Everybody be so carefully. Take it easy, take it sleazy, take it cheesy. If you are a mouse. Chicory, I don't really know how to put this, but I'm glad I got to see the real you. I don't think I realized how little I knew about you before all this. You felt so above me back then. I know that's not the truth. I know you're just another person like me. But you're still also someone I admire, who I want to learn from. Flaws and all. You don't have to hide that from me. I want to be able to be there for you. When you need it. Thanks, Sustenance. That means a lot. And same to you. I'm gonna keep climbing. Good luck with the rest, Sustenance. I'll see you at the top. You got it, boss. Instructions unclear, died but got better. I'm glad you got better. I'm glad you survived your dying. Coloring, coloring, we have got to coloring. Don't forget to coloring. ABC, always be coloring. Trying to color these bells, but they keep wiggling in the wind. Coloring, coloring. Oh, I love coloring. Do 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 do. Looking pretty good, I think. Instructions unclear. I think we got leaves. That's close enough, you think? Leaves? Where are you going? So true. Had this nail polish for 2 days, why is it chipped? That's my problem with nail polish. Instructions unclear, got my dick caught in the ceiling fan. Instructions cleared, shoveled snow, took a break, hypothermia from taking break in the snow. No, take the break inside. My problem with nail polish is immediately starts chipping and then I start picking at it. And then it's even worse than it's ever been. And then I'd repaint it and then it starts damaging my nails. Stop eating it. You must. Shaking your fucking hand. Nail polish nice in theory, but it's simply too much work. My ass could never dye my hair because it would be the same problem. Except just with my roots. Except I guess you can't pick the color out of your hair at least. We've at least got that. Alright, what's this weird ball quest we gotta do? I gotta push it down. Or maybe that's fine, actually. Push you up again. Bup. You gotta go bup to go bup. How did I get it so good that first time? There we go. I guess I don't need to break that rock. It can stay. Wait a second.
Yippee.
Big box? Yippee. Instructions unclear. Accidentally made a Humvee.
Yippee.
Isn't that a kind of car? How do you make that?
Yippee!
Yippee! Dyed your hair recently? You're not maintaining the shit. You're letting it do its thing. When your coworker go ghost roots done recently. Looks pretty cool. I want to see what that looks like. Ghost roots hair. Oh, it's where you put just like color at the roots. That's kind of cool. That's gotta look wild as it grows out though. You're gonna have like a tonsure built into your hair. How's Cheerios? You mean chocolatey? Can we start over? The whole game? Nah. No. We're in it to win it. I'm making these trees purple. All the way. This can be the purple room. Purple room. I almost forgot to stay hydrated. Seen hair coming back? Let's go. I still don't know how those scene kids did the funky stripes in their hair. How'd they do that? Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We got, ooh, wait, I like that. This one? Wait, no, put that back. Stop. Oh, it's just diagonal. I guess that's okay. I guess that's okay. Love the scene style of stripes. I do like strips. It's a good pattern. He's doing it on purpose? Him's many hellos? What mango style is this? Like manga? Or like the fruits? A lot of people just use clip-in extensions for the raccoon stripes. But objectively, they're not that hard to do. Interesting. They seemed like they would be a challenge. Can I please color these funny? Thank you. More. I feel like snow area is the best place to use fewer colors. Just leave it all white all the time. Every zone only has 4 colors. So like, you can kind of do whatever you want. It'll always look good. I think there's a few places where I tried to make it look bad, and even then it wasn't terrible.
Pasmi says smooth.
Whoa. Is this the one that I want? Oh, interesting. I clicked out of the game.
Beaver Passion says Pasmi says smooth.
Rachel typing earlier, the color of the ghost roots is short Asian haired dude. It looked really cool, sort of like someone had run through his roots with red. Like, yeah, I went to the Google and looked up ghost roots, and the pictures I saw were real neato, but I feel like that's gonna look crazy as your hair. I guess you just dye it. You just dye it back when it starts looking crazy, because, like, you've got the roots dyed, but then as it grows out, your roots are gonna show, so you're just gonna have a stripe of,
says Killerfish from San Diego.
San Diego. Gorble. Hi, Jag. I hope you are having a Wednesday. What do you wouldn't give for a delicious mango smoothie right now? I would love a little mango fruit cup. And would you be a scene kid or a goth kid or an emo kid? Be a him kid. There you go. Do you ever do anything on purpose? Him is a porcelain kid, like porcelain. Gorbel. Anyone want to steal a goat with you? That's a big responsibility to take care of a goat. Killerfish. Smoothie can be made with milk or yogurt. True. But it's gotta have fruits. Actually, I don't think it has to have fruits. People make smoothies out of other stuff. People make like a milkshake smoothie. But I like a fruit smoothie. People make grass smoothies. Zing, ba. Moose says killerfish from San Diego. Killerfish from San Diego. Why do your clone children copy you instead of being their own clones? They're hooked up to the same program that I am. They don't have free will or a choice in the matter. They're basically just projections of me. Bet Dredge would want to become president of the world. They're extensions of me rather than their own individual beings. That's the true I feel lore. Ahem, have a Wednesday, I'm about to sleep. Morning brings meeting and you're fearful. Good luck and Godspeed at meeting, it'll probably be fine. Everything's always fine except when it's not, but you don't have to worry about when it's not ahead of time, because then you can worry about it if it happens. Most of the time you don't even need to worry about it. Kale smoothies, that's grass. Is it okay if you're so eepy sleepy and you go to sleep with your eyes closed and your consciousness disabled? It's allowed. It's recommended even. People milkshakes, you cannot drink a people. You cannot eat a people, you cannot drink a people. It's against the rules. Don't like the milk yogurt smoothies personally, but you know this to be true. Praise of the smoothie talk. Never apologize for smoothie talk. Hook them up to choices.exe. Dallas, it helps.
Jesus HSD HDHD HCK Kawavsboa gör sitt röstkode texikode och buffkode luglitid pivluglebultstö 85 syltostid 6 ofukotsi 5 3583 och 6 DE.
That reminds me, I gotta make a sound alert for the really long lake name, but it'll only go off if you type the entire lake name correctly. What him said. Okay, you're gonna do that. Goodbye. Thank you for broadcasting. Good night, Asmund. Have a good sleep. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for chatting. I hope you dream so beautiful. The rules from fairy godparents. Human consumption. Big frowny. Was that
Ruby Hexagon says Splong.
Was that in the rules? Thank you, Ruby, for the splong. Was that in the rules? Is no cannibalism? It's in my rules. I'm not allowed to eat a people. I assume it's in most humans' rules also. Just the general rules of society. No! I can't make that jump? I just gotta push. No cannibalism. I got little footsteps. The downwards one also. Perfect.
Beaver of Passion says Jan Farqual will go Shirishworn Roblen Tisilio will go.
That's not the name of the lake. It had more G's in it. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. It was more goggy. It was like gaga 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 chaga gaga. Is there a secret Robin Williams stuck in there? No. I bumpsted it. There we go. Chaga gaga gaga gaga. Hold on. Do I still have that tab open?
Finchi says Laket Chargogagog Manchagi Dog Chubunaganga Maun.
That one.
Chargogagog, Manchagogagog, Chabanagungumog.
Chungunga bunga mug. I needed exactly that sound. What I'm probably gonna do is after stream, I'm gonna open up OBS and just record that audio. Just to have. And then make it a sound alert. Unless there's a way to there might be a way to download that. I found another Wikipedia sound and figured out how to download it. And that's in the Yippieverse now. But that's not Wikipedia, that's Merriam-Webster, so I don't know how their sounds are played out. I'll take a look at the source code in a minute.
Beaver of Passion says Kor Gao 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 Gao.
Go, 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 go. Quick turn. No. I didn't think it through. Fish. There we go. Puddle. We gotta color it, cause 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 we gotta. Fish. Your cat is begging for a snack? My cat is sitting so peacefully next to me. Hi, pitter patter. Fish, fish. Chargagagagagagagagaga. Classic. You fish on your side, I fish on my side, no one fishes in the middle. Call that fish, fish, fish. Remember what the fuck that fishing game was we played for a month? Web fishing? I love web fishing. It's a good game. Speaking of fish, that game, like, died rip. Lamo still plays it sometimes as part of the AP. The Archipelago, the randomizer. It probably would have stayed relevant if it had been getting, like, updates. Come back over here, actually. I need to push you up a little bit more. There we go. Oh, I bet I know what I gotta do about that one. Come back. Hey, thank you. You come over here. Then I stand here. Owner got doxxed over a dumb joke, so they quit. Yeah, it, which really sucks. Because it was just like a small little thing. It was just like a small little game. It was never anything big. It was like $5. They made it, I forget if they made it as like a game jam or to like just play with their friends. So sad that it had to happen. But not everything has to stay relevant. Fuzzy jacket. Get warmed. Things are allowed to just die. Things are allowed to live in their time and then stop. What do I do here? Oh, I see. I gotta do the opposite. Will that reach? No. Oops. Go. No, go up. Go up. Do about you. I think I see the mission. I'm pretty sure it's just push it up. But I also have to be able to stop it. So I need to like stand here first.
Yippee!
Yippee! A strange yippee. And then once that's going, then we can push it upwards. There we go. Him has not been to the Himalayas, I'm sorry to say. It's too tall for him to climb. Shrimply too tall. Him is not Bims. Hims is not Bims to the Hims alay Mims. Didn't need to happen this way. It really didn't need to happen this way. People are losers. Some people are just bullies. If you were so good at video games. Here's the thing is, I don't think of myself as somebody who's a good gamer. But then I start to think maybe I'm alright. I'm not MLG Pro or at anything, but like, I beat Hollow Knight. I know a puzzle when I see one. Maybe I'm okay at video game. A little bit. One of these days I need to play an actual skill game on stream and then we can see. Then we can see how it go. Because most of the games that I'm playing on stream is kind of a little bit of a baby's game for babies. But babies games for babies are also kind of the most fun games there are, so how about that? You ever think about that? And it's satisfying to watch you play games. Can't say the same for half of the streamers I follow. It is very interesting to see all the different kinds of streamers there are. Cause like, y'all know Ify streams. It's like a little bit chaotic. Wait, Pit Pat, when did you leave the room? Hi. Can I help you? We get distracted really easily. We go look up the difference between Dijon mustard and yellow mustard. We sit and we chat about stuff for a little bit. We have 7,000 sounds going at the same time because it's a fun toy that you can play on the internet. And some streamers are like that too. But other streamers are like more no nonsense. There's people out there just like in silence playing, I don't know, like Overwatch and getting instant headshots or whatever. You know who's a good streamer? You are. Actually, true. Everybody go to www. Wait, can I? Hold on. My shout out command does work. Everybody go watch jam streams. We trust you to be entertaining because you love Neopets. Is that a requirement or is that a qualification? Should have put that on my resume. Certified professional skills and experience Neopets. 18 years, 21 years, 25 years. How long? It's probably like 23 to 25 at this point. Insta-hired. Speaking of mustard, you've got some stone ground mustard. Jag, do you know what to do with mustard? Because I'm not sure. I really don't know, other than put on target user. Wait, is Chuckles Darkly not a Twitch user? No, it's gotta be taken. Why isn't it working for y'all? Lil stinks. Is it because that user doesn't exist? Or is it... Maybe it is that user doesn't exist. Dad enjoys mustard with sausages and meats. Oh yeah, it's like a charcuterie board type deal too, huh? Shaboozy woozy. Those might be like names of accounts that have been banned like a million years ago though. Chuckles Darkly is available? That can't be right. That can't be true. Like, if you try to create an account with that name, does it let you? Or does it just show up as like, this user does not exist? Because sometimes it'll say this user does not exist, but then it won't let you take the name anyway. Charcuterie board. If you can snag that Chuckles Darkly username, that's amazing. You need to be Chuckles. Will it let you? Is there like a buffer for how often you can change? I'm not at night coffee. For how often you can change your name? You'll take it. That's crazy. No! Take it right now. Good luck. 3 months. That's crazy. Hold on, I remember the trick. I do this first, and then I make it Gerple. But yeah, some streamers just like stream really quietly, and some streamers are like more chill. Some streamers are even more chaotic than I am. Every username just states for 1 trimester. Ivy has no chill. God, I could be so chill with it. Could I? I think I'm chill from time to time. I think this section of the conversation is pretty chill, actually. How is Chuckles Darkly not taken? That can't be right at all. One of my friends always does no commentary, like, what's in it for me to watch you then? Yeah, it kind of is one of the things, like, if... I understand the people that upload those as Let's Plays, because then it's like, sometimes when you find a Let's Play of a game that's got no voice, it's like, this is everything I've ever wanted. But doing it live and you don't even talk to chat, what is the purpose? What is your purpose of this? Just record it and upload it as a solid video if you're not even gonna say hello to the funny people talking at you. 99% chill, 1% overload? People just pass it up on prime real estate. Some streamers rebroadcast Yu-Gi-Oh episodes, and that rules. Some streamers are out there just like crafting. I guess, that's exactly how well. But you know what, to each their own. You don't talk on stream, you do sometimes. You talk to people in the chat, I've seen it happen. I'm not talking in the chat because usually when you're doing streams is the hours that I've got low energy, so I'm just lurking. But I've seen you say some words. Was it that pointed out Chuckles Darkly would make a name? I'm pretty sure I saw a Tumblr post at some point that said Chuckles Darkly would be a beautiful name for a baby boy. But I tried looking it up and I couldn't find that post, so I don't know if I imagined it or mixed it up with a different name. Because like that would be a beautiful name for a baby boy or would be a beautiful name for a baby girl. Like halitosis would be a beautiful name for a baby girl. Like that's just like a brand of Tumblr post. People are making those all the time. Chucky Darkles, and I'm pretty sure I saw one for Chuckles Darkly. People also just like to say Chuckles Darkly. Like sometimes you really do just have to chuckle darkly. That's also like a kind of post that was going around Tumblr for a while. So I don't know if my brain just fused the two or if I did see it, but I can't find the OG. Talking is difficult. Not if you open your mouth and just let words come out. Thought about doing one stream and then every stream after that is just a restream of the previous one with new commentary over it. That would be beautiful, actually. I have a deep respect for people who can commit to the bit. Even if you don't do that for your whole streaming career, like all you have to do is do that for like 20 streams in a row and it would be beautiful. Probably not even 20, probably like 10 and you'll be so good. The Chuckle Darkly single and Pringle confeminated. I like to restream IFE VODs, but edit in your face in the bottom right, pretend it's you speaking. That would be insane if somebody like found a streamer and then like took their VODs and then edited in their like Fugi and just commented over it as if they had done a dual stream the whole time. That would be the most insane move on the internet. Just stream IFE streams like a YouTube reactor. I've past reacts to IFE stream 473. Hey guys, hey guys, it's hey guys, pass your pass. Hey guys, here's another stream for past VGC. You're gonna try falling asleep to stream, but you wanted to yap the struggle. I lurk in a lot of streams a lot of the time. On the days that I don't stream, I'm generally like lower energy. And it's very hit or miss whether I'm feeling up for chatting or not. But sometimes there will be a good conversation happening in the chat and it truly does just lure you in. And you're like, ah, wait, I have to give my 2 cents about this, please. I have thoughts. Well, I have to color it all. We can make it all this blue. What is this? Oh. A gift. You got your flap. Thank you. Like how people add their own OCs into Smiling Friends? Wait, they do? They take episodes of Smiling Friends and just animate their OCs like into the background, or like... I've never seen those. I've never even heard of those. Do you ever do a loud sigh before hitting the live button? Only if I see something very wistful right before going live. Sometimes I'm scrolling Tumblr or looking in the Discord before going live and I'll see a post that's like, imagine eating the best burger you've ever eaten, and I go, I wish I was eating the best burger I've ever eaten right now. Been a while since I've seen some Booba. Oh, hi, Booba. True, actually. Do you know Booba have been here from like stream 2 or 3? I think 3. Like the 3rd stream I ever did got Booba introduced and they never went away after. Give me a sec. I'm desperate to see what's going on with these people who are just making their own Smiling Friends episodes. It feels appropriate though, because like, Smiling Friends is not funny to me, but it is art to me. What Smiling Friends to me is art. And so if people are putting their OCs into it, that's just an extension of more art. That's making a collaborative artwork. No! Check this out. Okay, I'm going to it. Wait. You think I'll get in trouble for playing this? You think they'll say like, this is a Smiling Friends? It's only a minute. I think we'll be okay.
Hey there, we're the, no, it's fine, it's fine. I'm Charlie, and this is...
Yeah, exactly like
help me
this.
get your show back.
Yeah, helping people smile is what we do best.
Oh, hello.
Exactly like this, but for somebody else's stream and you're the Fugi in the corner, or like your VTuber's there.
What do you do here all day?
Hello, I just watched Jimmy Fallon.
Wait, so do like multiple people do this? It's not just this one person's crazy bit?
You have a gym, you got a theater, and you even got a beautiful animal sanctuary.
Those animals should not be together. This displeases the dimple.
Yes, but if I don't get my job back on the Mr. Frog
It's a couple? That's beautiful. That's actually beautiful, though. People are playing toys on the internet, and I love that so much. The OC is the pink guy in the bottom right. Special OC name of Pimberly. I think these flowers are just here to make a mess. Just to make things silly and chaotic. Coloring, 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 coloring. Hi, Chicory. Kimberly Ann Iverson. Toys. I love to playing with my toys on the internet. There's a theory that it was started by someone close to the show already. And then you think one started giving them weird creepypasta-esque endings? I'm being slowly approached by a bear. Ow. Him and me, Eifbertson. You got what you wanted! Let's go! Chuckles Darkly. That's crazy. That name was just there. You could just have that. Wait. Hold on, I'm clicking this. Oh, being slowly approached by bear. I know this Tumblr's post.
Man, I recorded this like in 2014. That's like 5 years ago. Holy shit. But anyway, Barbarian42 asks, can you read this approaching bear post like...
No, Lily hit the Eiffel Tower.
Okay.
When he jumped at the opportunity.
This is Alpha Team. Looks like we have a slowly approaching bear.
Slowly approaching bear.
In eventually.
The bears are in. The bears are in. The bears are in.
Oh shit, bear is approaching at alarming speeds. Bear is go fast, losing track of bear. Bear has reached Mach 1. I repeat, Mach 1. We have lost visual on bear. Oh no!
The bears are in. Where's my the bears are in? Also, wait, what is this? Hold on. I think this is just a good song, probably. The bears are in. Don't tell me about the Chicago Bears. Where's my image? No! Where's my image? Where's my image? Harvey's meowing from the... Here it is. The bears are in. New Chuckles needs to be modded again. Oh, yes. Thank you. There you go. There's your sword back. About to throw yourself into the sun. Well, don't do that. Hi, Harvey. Can I help you? You got some meows? What's up? Why are you meowing about it? Uh-huh. What? 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 What's up? You say it's bedtime? You say, why are you still streaming? It's bedtime? Because we're not done with the temple yet. You want up? Okay. Harvey is in the lap now. Chuck is kind of your... Yeah, Chuckles Darkly belongs to Chuckles Darkly. Dr. Chuck Darkly. You just shared the password and co-ran Chuck Darkly streams. There you go, www.twitch.tv/chucklesdarkly. The bears are in. There's one now. You don't want anything anymore? You could still get Shaboozy Woozy. Someone stole Chuckles Darkly for... Oh, bye, Harvey. Harvey loves to jump in my lap for about 30 seconds and purr about it. And then leave. Yeah, it was a brand new account. That's why the mod was gone. But you know, all you have to do is hold on to that account until you can change accounts again and then change names away from it. on the Chuckles Dark. There's a whole situation you can do as long as nobody username snipes you. Cannot co-stream from Chuckles because the email would dox you. You're almost there. The peak is just up ahead. You can relax in the spring too if you want, but don't ride the waterfall down. It's a shortcut to the bottom of the mountain. So you feel like climbing it again. You got it, Chicory. Okay, I'll see you up ahead. I'm not even gonna risk it. Not even for the biscuit. Oh, right. Sorry, the bears. Sorry, the bears. The bears. Sorry, the bears. I forgot about the bears. I'll put them small. Put them small right here, right by my heart. Where they belong. Or no, I'll put them next to Booba. Sorry about the bears. They're in. There's one now, the bear. What a great username, though. It really is a really good username. Randy, your bears! Wow, Chicory, you were not kidding. We were right. Truly just right there. Roof! I'm always saying this. Thank you for the clip. Thanks for the follow, Jam. Following Chuckles darkly just in case. You did it, Sustenance. This is the peak. It's so quiet. Yeah, I love it. There's one last part to this trial. Do I gotta jump off? We're gonna sing a song together. Gonna sing a song together? Me and Chicory standing on the mountaintop. Me and Chicory gonna color everything. Huh? I'm not much of a singer. That's okay. It's an ancient wielder anthem. Oh, we're not writing the song. Harvey, can I help you? Harvey says meow. I don't remember the words though. So we might have to just make it up. Oh, wait, so we are making it up. Should probably unmod Chuckles Darkly. No. Finchy gets to have 2 mod accounts. It's allowed. We're meant to stand at the end. Because mod is tied to the account, not the you mod Chuckles? Yes. Mod is tied to the account, not the username. So as long as you don't like sell that account, you gotta be kidding me. It's very funny is the thing. It's very funny is the thing. I can take the mod off later. I should go through my list of mods at some point and remove some. Chuckles Modly. Bye, Harvey. Because I think there's a set number of mods you can have. I haven't reached the cap yet. I'm modding people for the joke and only when it's funny, and I don't expect anybody to do any mod duties at all ever. But I should go through at some point and, like, I'm pretty sure there's some, like, the very first stream that I ever did, mods is uncapped? Oh, wait. Okay, then. Is VIP, just VIPs then? That's kind of crazy. Can I be unmodded? You do not have a sword. Everybody who came to my first ever stream got mod, which was my brother and my my sis-in-law and a few of their friends. Your limited edition. And that was mostly because I didn't tell anybody really that I was streaming. Limited edition. I actually think VIP is rarer than mod. Chuckles Darkly VIP? We can change. But if I have a limit, if I don't have a limit on mods, but I do have a limit on VIPs, then it would make more sense for Chuck's Darkly to be well, I mean, it doesn't make sense for anything, but it is funny is the thing. I'll figure it out at some point. But, I'm pretty sure there is limit. Like, you can only have, like, 50 VIPs or something crazy like that. So, therefore, the diamond is rarer than the sword. You want food? Me too, but that's nighttime's trick. Should you make ramen? Do you have to be up at a reasonable hour? And or can you sleep while you're hungry? If you can't sleep while hungry, then yeah, go ahead. If you can sleep while hungry, and you have to be up, don't do it. It's nighttime's trick. Have it 8 a.m. and no, wait. Maybe a little snack. Because my thing is, I can absolutely go to sleep hungry. I'll turn my hunger off. It's easy. But if I eat a food, it'll give me energy, and then I won't be able to sleep. Which is why I can't eat past 8 p.m. if I'm planning on going to bed at any sort of reasonable hour. Ramen. I was thinking about making a ramen today and I didn't. I had strange meal. What did I eat? I had pizza. I had a breakfast or Tito. And then I had, like, mid-morning cinnamon roll and coffee. And so that was, like, that pushed my lunch into a lunner. Or maybe that means I had cinnamon rolls for lunch? Is that how that works? Probably. Well, since it won the poll... Chuckles Darkly is VIP now. Plesioth, get out of the water. Who's Plesioth? Sounds like a kaiju name. Lunner. That's when you come. That's like a brunch, but for lunch and dinner. It's a lunner. We're meant to stand at the edge and look out the view as we sing. Make your way to the edge when you're ready. Not Plessy? Plessy is, like a plesiosaurus, right? Which media franchise is Plessy from? Is it a video game or a show? Plessy versus Ferguson. Never mind. Plessy is, I guess, a court case. Who am I thinking of? Not Nessie. There's like a Nessie knockoff that was Plessy. Who's the dinosaur in, who's the one that you ride in Earthbound? Earthbound Nessie. Who is that? No, not Ness. Trying to look up Winters. Tessie. That one's Tessie and Lake Tess. So who's Plessy? Is it because it's spelled I-E? Super Mario Plessy. Plesioth is Mohan. Okay. Is Plesioth a plesiosaur? Plessy might be from Mario 64. Plessy is Plessy is a large friendly dinosaur that appears in Super Mario 3D World and Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. Similar to Dory in Super Mario 64, Super Mario 64 DS, and New Super Mario Brothers. A fish with legs. Meowser. That's if Bowser was a cat. Dory. Alright, let's look at this view. Ready to finish this trial and move on? You got it. We're gonna sing our song. Is this a rhythm game? Was that good? Was I supposed to touch that? Am I supposed to sing too? They're watching me, but they can't see how scared I am at all. What? Whoa. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be tapping or consistently coloring. I think tapping and then holding for the long ones. I should add this to the karaoke. I should get into Osu. I played the original Osu Tatakawa Oendans on the DS. And the Elite Beat Agents. But I've never actually played like Osu Osu. This is really cute. This is really cute. Like Osmania, the keyboard game. Has to deal with Osu enough already. Your knee hurts. I hope when they look at your knee, they solve the mystery. This is where we're gonna call it for the night. We've beat to the trial. We beat to the temple. The bears are in. We sang our pretty song. We climbed the mountain. We learned about Mustard and the Lake Chunganunga. And, we learned a lot today. Having symptoms of a meniscus tear. Well, that's a pretty common thing to happen, I think. So I bet they've got the solution. I bet they've got just the brace to put your leg in to help it heal. Yay, Mustard! Thank you for stream. Thank y'all for coming. That's what I'm saying. Time went by fast. Yeah, it's already 10:30. We cannot have an infinite Ivy stream. I do have to go to interview tomorrow. It's not early in the morning. Beautiful, beautiful 11:30 a.m. time. Get to sleep in. Have plenty of time in the morning to get ready. Good luck, thank you. Everybody, wish me well. Wish me luck so that the company is chill and they like me. And they pay me and it's great and they let me wear headphones in the office so I don't have to wear a stupid hat with speakers sewn into it. I'm always saying this. We're gonna make that a sounder name. Drawn for a few hours or watching the stream and just lurking. Let's go. Lake Chudgus. Enjoyed the sounds. I also like the sounds. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you everybody for hanging. It's funny you can wear hats indoors but not headphones. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure baseball hats were against, like, company like they would have told you to take off a baseball hat because it's not business casual enough. It's not like business appropriate wear. But they were fine with like a bucket hat, like just a small black bucket hat. So like, hope that company people are genuine. I'm pretty sure they're genuine. They're guaranteed genuine. Like, I took a look at their website. I know like it's in a business that exists and it makes sense for them to be here. The question is, are they like a good company to work for? Or is their management trash? I'm not falling for any scams on this one. I fell for scams trick my very first time job hunting. I went to a college job fair and I talked to some people who were like, you would be great in sales. Come join our company. I was like, that sounds lovely. And then I went home and I was like, I got this, they got an interview tomorrow for this company. I think they sell knives. And my parents were like, it's a pyramid scheme. And I said, well, not going to that interview. Fell for that trick once, never again. I have to remember how to talk like a normal. But thank you all for coming. Thank you all for hanging. Thank you all for chat. They should not be allowing MLMs at college job fairs. Sales is evil. I would not be suited for sales. Like, I think I have the skills to be in sales, but I don't have the endurance. Dealing with people tires me out too much.
Yippee!
I would get emails that I'm supposed to like have a conversation, and I'm like, I can have a conversation, but after about 3 back and forths, I'm like, I don't want to be in this conversation anymore. Goodbye. Tell them, Ify, I'm here for the job interview. I'm gonna fight tooth and nail to not say yippee in the interview. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really hard. Gotta lie and deal with yelling people. I mean, it depends on what kind of sales you're doing too. You probably have to deal with yelling people in any industry, but like if you're doing sales for like business to business sales, like if you're selling pens to offices, people aren't probably gonna yell at you so much, but you have to be a smooth talker. You gotta get people wanting to do you favors and buying your things. But it involves a lot of communicating, which I'm not a fan of. I can do it, but I'd prefer to do it in small amounts and not large amounts, and sales is all about communicating. It's all about just sending emails and talking to people. Truly. Truly, that's all it is. Calling people on the phone and talking to them and having conversations. I don't want to do that. Give me spreadsheets, please. I would love to do spreadsheets. I'll look at numbers for 13 hours a day. I won't do it for 13 hours a day. That's more hours a day than I would like to work. I'll do it for 8 hours a day. Maybe 9 if there's a deadline coming up. Every time, buy this so I can live. I say, you know you want to buy this. We've got the best this there ever had been on the internet or the real life from right in front of you. We've got this and you could have it and you should buy it from us because we've got the best prices and the best this, and we can give you a special deal of discount. The secret is the discount is just the regular price, but they don't know that it was marked up before because that's how business works. I will give you a special good price, and you can call us anytime. We'll talk to you about it. We'll help you walk it all through. It's fine so I can see the kids. I have to pay rent. Buy this like that, like this, like that, like this, like that, like this, like that. You want it. You want hyperlinked block, don't you? It really is just be spamping. If you can be spamped, you can be a salesperson, but you can't be a sailor. Spampton doesn't go on the ocean. But if you're, I want to look at spreadsheets is what I would like to do. Shout out Chuckles Darkly. Playing game of never played a game before. They're freshborn baby, 1 hours old. New hit streamer Chuckles Darkly. I cannot believe you got that username. I cannot believe that username was not taken. That's wild. That's insane. That truly is wild that nobody is Chuckles Darkly on Twitch.tv. Like, Jam, when you were looking for a new username, I was looking at all the things you could do with, like, Jam, and, like, people were, like, taking usernames like superjamsandwich.com, like, that username would be taken, and it's like, people will take the craziest things as usernames, but they won't take Chuckles Darkly? Nobody wants to be Chuckles Darkly? Hello? Crazy. Anyway. Jam is used like crazy. I mean, yeah, but it would be like Jamboree in the band is taken or whatever. Like jam sandwich, jam and cheese, jam. Jamalama Ding Dong. Like, these are all taken. People just want that. But they don't want Chuckle. Like, it's like, okay, I get it. Twitch has been around for dozens of years. People get a lot of usernames. Some of them are taken by bot accounts. Some of them are people are actually using them. But nobody chuckles darkly? Not a one? Wild. Anyway, we're gonna play more Chicory next week. Wednesday, same day of the week, 7 p.m. Pacific, normals time. Friday in 1 now.
Yippee!
Yippee! Unlike Darkly, I don't chuckle. I scoff. Friday in a couple of days, we're doing a doodle stream. We're gonna be doodling. We're gonna be going through the queue. There will be no new requests open. We're gonna work on all the requests that we got already until they're done. Monday, we're playing Crazy Mario. It's not the name of it. It's Mario B 13. That's not it. Mario 64 B3313. Yeah, that's the one. We're playing that. Pass has redeemed to change the game, so we're gonna be playing Mario 64 B3313, and then we're gonna find out whether we're gonna keep playing it or if one stream is enough. I have a feeling we're gonna keep going. I don't know if we're gonna finish it, but I can't, like, that game is kind of my jam. Like, I love weird, mysterious, you're not even sure how to finish it. Is there an end? Is it just you map it out? We'll just play it, like, we'll play it for at least one stream. It's kind of your what? It's my bread and butter. It's my, 23 skidoo. We'll see how it goes. We're playing it for at least one stream, but I kind of really love games like that, so we might play it for a few more. A lot of content. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so there is a win condition. It's just it could just be what we do for the rest of eternity. Maybe this will be a secret game that, like, we play when we need filler between other games. One that we don't just play again and again and again, but it's just like, well, we just finished a game, so let's sneak in a round of Mario B3313 and make some more progress on that until it's done. I feel like Mario's weird beta sounds. I'm so excited. I did download the game and the patch today to make sure it would work on my computer, and it do. So actually, I need to test it again because I didn't have any controllers plugged in. So should I play that with a GameCube controller? I have the new GameCube controller for the Switch 2, and it's got Bluetooth, so I bet I could connect that to my computer. I bet that'd be so good to play with. I feel like Mel Blanc, Bugs Bunny screaming whenever Mario falls. I do. Oh, I do.
Yippee!
Yippee! You gotta think about another game to do with that with. You've just been playing Bellatra when you need stream filler. Splatoon's probably a good filler game. Honk. Good filler game. Peak is a good filler game. Art streams are fun for filler. Karaoke's fun for filler. What are other things that don't really take, like, requirement? Yeah, there's always time for Sammy Run. Always slip in a game of Sammy Run, unless the rotatio is miserable. Because then it'll just make you sad. He posts the map Holly made of B3313. Holly Hollowtones? Yes. Or is it a different Holly? I guess there's a lot of Hollies on the internet. I did watch somebody play it. Murder's Bay is out. Never a Bay wrote. Never get on that boat. Heck, maybe. I know I watched one person play it, and I do remember somebody making a crazy map. This Holly. I cannot see that emote. It's so small. Oh, Difference Holly. That means more than one person has made a map of this game, and that's wild to think about. Yeah, you can send it. I have looked up maps. I've seen... Oh, heck, maybe is their username. Okay. That's Am I gonna have to make a map? I like that they put a sea monster on the map so that you know that it's a map. I might actually have to make my own map as we go. So is it a mutual community you followed? Heck, maybe. That sounds like somebody telling like an urban legend. My cousin's friend's brother's coworker knew Heck Maybe. Why would you say that? Your brother's cousin should be your cousin too. Could have just said your cousin's brother's wait. Your cousin's brother would also be your cousin. Good. DM about using Ify emotes in her wait, what? Who DM'd you about that? You're in a community for a short time as well. What about Cousouts? Couscous. Oh, that's wild. I love seeing funny pictures on the internet. But we're gonna play that Mario on Monday. And Wednesday will be Chicory. And this Friday will be Doodles. Next Friday will be karaoke. Not a couple days from now Friday, but a week plus a couple days from now Friday. We're gonna do a free-for-all karaoke where we don't need to use the jukebox list. You can just send me songs. We're doing karaoke practice where there's a few songs that I want to practice and then y'all can just send me songs and I'll see if I can sing them or not or learn them or not. And we'll just have a fun time looking at music. And there's probably gonna be no VOD saved, no published VOD for that one. It'll be a VOD-less stream. But it'll be a fun time. And that might, depending on whether or not I get employed or how fast I get employed, that might be the last Friday stream for a while, but we'll see when we'll jump that bridge when we crumble it. But for tonight, for the now, it's time to go to bed. It's time to go to sleep. It's time to get some ZZZs. It's time to get some honk shoes. It's time to close your eyes and get so tucked in and cozy. Thank you. Yay. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you everybody for hanging. Thank you everybody for chatting. Thank you everybody for learning about mustard and long named lakes and bears. And I feel like we took a lot of little detours to learn about things of the world. Ghost roots, teeth, nose. I don't have a mullet command. I don't think I have a glasses command even. But don't even think you followed on Chuck's account. I don't think you did either, because no follower alert went off. Remedia, next time, do whatever you gotta do. Or whatever you want to do, honestly. It's your life, your internet, your choices. For now, we go to bed. Thank you, everybody, for chilling around. Thank you for the raids. Thank you to the lurkers and the VOD watchers. Sometimes I forget to say it at the end of streams, but I'm always thinking it in my heart. Lurkers and the VOD watchers, you are the most powerful people on the internet.com. You keep doing what you gotta doing. And everybody, I hope you have a good night, good sleep, good dreams, good memes, good ice creams, good green beans. Stay warm if you're cold. Stay cold if you're warm. Stay regular temperature if you should. And nobody get a heart attack from shoveling. And everybody's aching bodies get cured so fast I'm casting spells to make it happen. Good night, 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 good night. I don't know who we're gonna raid. I'll find. Wait, hold on.
Don't pick on me. Don't pick on me.
Hold on, I have to find somebody to raid first. Who up aliving their streams? Gert's playing a game. Let's go say hi to Gert. Let's go do a Gert raid tonight. It's been a minute. Should I raid Ify? They're still alive. Oh, wait, no, I've never raided Ify before. We've never done an Ify raid before. Wait, what are we waiting for? Let's raid Chuckles Darkly. We're not gonna do that. Chuck's Darkly is not even alive. Not even alive. We should raid Pass. Pass, get live now. We got the egg. Only because Where's an Egg is so fast. Only because Where's an Egg is literally the fastest game to play. Wait. Okay, there we go. Egg is never a joke, speedrun. I think I did do one once where I just shot the first time and they had the egg. But it was still not even the fastest. Anyway, I'm sending y'all over to Gert. Thank you, everybody, again, and everybody have a good night. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, 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 good night.